I really should have reset my computer before going live today. I did not think to do that. Okay. There's that one. Let's do this camera real quick. Okay. Okay, we're set up. Get off my hand. I can't get it off my hand. Here we go. This one. That there, that there. Before we went live, wake up. I wonder if this guy enjoys soups, or maybe they're too flavorful for his palate. Soups are not by default flavorful, Trogdor. They are... You're really gonna pick Moogle in the right... Whatever. Okay. Alright. Soups are not, by default, overly flavorful. They can be bland. I don't like soups for a texture reason. I don't like feeling chunks in liquids. You can't stop me. I can, I just think you're wrong for that. Like, this is such a, like, perfect map for Yukata. And you just said Moogle. Soup, why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Hi, Yuki. Hi, Leon. Hi, Noob. Hi, Hobbit. Hi, Archangel. Hi, Stalking. And hi, Seafire. You are early? I don't think I am. Hi, Lurky. Good luck with streaming games. Thank you, Noob. Moogle, get to it, streamer boy. Wiggle. Oh, God. The fucking Halloween Pokemon. Mlem? You can't stop me. Stalking, Pat. Hi, Yuli. Okay. Let's start stretching. I'ma steal my Wii U gamepad? How's it stealing if it's yours? See how to connect it to my PC so I can play Wind Waker HD? No. Yuki, you don't use... What am I going up with there? I think I know the problem. You don't use the gamepad for that. Behavior. No, anchor. Local. There. Hi, Trogdor. So I'm right, this guy hates soup. Yeah, but for a stupid reason, Trogdor. I see you in 4 hours. Actually, 37 seconds late. Hi, Sammy. That's not true. I started right on time. And I have a minute window. Fuck you. Wait, you don't? No. When I did it, I just used my Xbox 360 controller plugged into my my game. I don't even know if the Wind Waker HD uses the gamepad because the original GameCube version didn't. What would they add that uses it? Use the gamepad to move all the UI so you can play in cinema. You bind a controller button to switch screens because Wind Waker HD just had to use the small screen for some reason. Breath of the Wild got it right. So you won't buy clothes at my store? Hell no. Who are you calling stupid? You, Trogdor. I'm calling you stupid. You, Trogdor. You're dumb. Stupid. I'm trying to do my smug face, but my controller's really struggling. Nope. This finger up. There. The moment I had it. Rude bitch. Wrong door. Soup can be like overly flavorful or bland. It's not like, I bet he doesn't like soup because it's got too much flavor. That's not how food works. That might be how certain ingredients works, but like not soup. I don't like soup because I don't like feeling chunks in liquids. I hate overlapping textures. I'm just gonna use the small screen instead of popping up on the big screen. Huh. I don't remember doing that at all. What the frick, Yuli? Huh, why not? Rude bitch house. Will I feed our child? If your soup is bland, you're either bad or British. I'm at soup. You eating bland stuff? That's not the point. That's not how soup works. Go to the next aisle. It's with an A. If you take out the A, then it's like an island aisle. They're two different words. I think the one you're looking for has an A. Eel Island. I've never actually spelt aisle. You nailed it your first time, and then you second guessed yourself. Yuki hug. Kevin never finds something normal this guy enjoys. You know what, Trogdor? That's actually like something I've dealt with my whole life. My mom has said I am extremely easy and extremely difficult to cook for. Because it's like, when you find something I like, you can just make it over and over and over and over and over. Hi, Techno. You got today off? Hell yeah. Oh, my child likes macaroni and cheese. Let me make 3 boxes of mac and cheese at once, give him a bowl, and then put the rest of it in a bucket that goes in the fridge, and he can just have a bowl of that whenever he's hungry. Fucking easy. But at the same time, it's like, you know what? Let's try something new. Let's try this little ingredient and see if... Oh, he hates it. He hates it. Okay. I didn't tell him there was an ingredient added, and he just tasted it out of the meal, and, like, the whole thing's ruined. Okay. Shit. Can't do that. I always guess I'm just getting better at hiding it. Leon hug. You can find a lot of stuff normal this guy enjoys. That's the problem. Blush, morning Lynn. Somehow I got today off. Icy. This is a bucket. Mother, can I have the mac and cheese bucket, please? You're easy, alright. Okay, dude. Actually, I have the most fucked up sounding mac and cheese ingredient, but people have tasted it and like it. So it's clearly good. I mean, it's basically just cheese and carbs, so like mac and cheese can go with damn near anything. Excuse me. Let's hear your ingredient. Cinnamon sugar? See, I'm just, like, not surprised that goes well with it. So you only enjoyed the Kraft mac and cheese? When it comes to, like, mac and cheese you buy at the store, I do like Kraft mac and cheese. There's, like, the other type, it's like Supreme mac and cheese or something. That stuff's vile. That stuff is like, the cheese tastes like plastic. However, if I go out to a restaurant and I see mac and cheese on the menu, I'm ordering fucking mac and cheese. I love getting, like, restaurant mac and cheese so much. The best mac and cheese, there's 2 best mac and cheese I've ever had in my life. The first was at a small restaurant called the 504 Bar and Grill in Dallas. It has since shut down and been, like, sold and rebranded, like, 5 times since then. They had a mac and cheese burger. I shit you not. Bun, patty, a ball of mac and cheese deep fried in, like, a deep fried sack thing. Bun. That shit was fucking awesome. The second best, well, the other best mac and cheese I've had It was this bed and breakfast that my mom wanted to go for like Mother's Day, just for the breakfast part. We go out there, and I see they've got mac and cheese, so I'm like, I'll fucking have that. For breakfast, by the way. For breakfast. Hi, Ganna. What they bring out is a literal small honey pot. Like imagine it's the size of a bowl, but it's a fucking honey pot. It has a lid. And I open that up, and it's literally just cheese to the brim. Like, literally up to the top is just liquid cheese. And I stick the fork in, and it comes out, and it is just, like, covered in melted cheese. And I have impaled, like, 3 or 4 macaroni bits. That shit was awesome. That shit was so good. Yulind, what color is your blanket? Which one? So the blanket in this room that I cover my TV with, that one is white. It's a very fuzzy white. I think I got it from my grandma or something. I don't know. It's one of those, like, you would never sleep with this, but it's nice to wear it, like, on the couch when you're in winter or something. That one I use to cover my TV. The one I use for sleeping, there's 2. There is a quilt that I use that I got, I don't even know how many years ago. But it is blue, and it has some, like, white stripes on it. So it's like the majority blue, and that's like a thick blue stripe, and then the blue, and then a thin blue stripe, and then the blue, and then a thin blue stripe, and then the blue. I don't know. But I'd say it's mostly dark blue. My other blanket is a comforter, which is dark brown and gray on the other side. And so if it's winter, the quilt is on the bottom. I sleep on top of that. The comforter goes on top. If it's warm, if it's summer, the comforter goes on the bottom. I sleep on top of that, and the quilt goes on top. Right now, I have the quilt on top. That's what I'm sleeping under. The secret ingredient is the N. Cinnamon sugar. If it's a normal ass ingredient, I'm choking you tonight, Noodles. I'm choking you tonight. Yeah, brown sugar cinnamon was like, or just cinnamon sugar was like pretty fucking normal. So you only enjoy the Kraft mac and cheese? Icy. Joke's on you, I'm into that. Found that out in the wildest ways too, Oven. Techno and Noodle, hi. Mac and cheese is kind of peak, not gonna lie. Texas Roadhouse just uses Kraft. I fucking hate I know the flavor. And here I thought you hate eating at restaurants. Oh, I do. I absolutely hate eating at restaurants. That doesn't mean I haven't had good meals there. Sounds awesome. Talk about stereotypical American meals. Guys, don't listen to you, and mac and cheese burgers are not good. Holy, that's messed up. There used to be a restaurant here that would do a bacon-wrapped hot dog with mac and cheese on top. It was fucking awesome. Hi, Canna. Yulind, what color is your blanket? The one you were used for sleeping. Bet Yulind's blanket is Sonic the Hedgehog themed. How often do you get a new pillow? Or are you rocking a yellow pillow? Right now, I'm stealing a pillow. I have one of my own, but I'm just straight up stealing one. And, it's not yellow. Well, I guess the blanket cover. No, the inside isn't yellow either. Hi, Smug. Okay. I love how didn't care and just answered if it's a normal question. Heart attack. The wildest food I've heard of is deep fried Mr. Max pie. Actually offensive food. I think the worst thing I've ever heard of is deep fried butter. Just like a stick of butter that's deep fried, and that's the meal. That's like, what the fuck? That's the type of thing that I'm like, dude, you fucking can't. It's like county fair food, so it's not something you're supposed to eat often. But that's still like, dude. Deep fried ice cream with liquid butter on top. Ugh. I wonder where this deep fried food is being served. Oh, you know exactly where. What's your favorite deep fried thing then? I mean, I guess the macaroni and cheese because of the burger I had. I don't really have a lot of deep fried things. Deep fried ice cream is good. Deep fried crickets? Fuck no. Come here, Icy. Someone reminded me to send him a video from last weekend. I would try that. I'll deep fry you. Deep fried Yulind model win. Looking never. Guys, do you know how much of a freak Sammy is? We're gonna talk about this, Sammy. This is gonna be like a name and shame, although I don't think it's gonna shame you at all. I'm hanging out with Cairo last night. Cairo's going through Final Fantasy XIV. Name and praise. Sammy is a freak. Cairo's playing through Final Fantasy XIV. I'm playing with him. And while he's going through Final Fantasy XIV, I'm like, okay, let's add some stuff to Throne. Let's go ahead and add some things. And so I did. I added a new Brita filter because I was kind of in need of one. I have one and it works great, but it's really small. So like for the water pitcher and the water bottle I have to like fill it up once, use it. For the water bottle, I have to fill it up once, unpour it, fill it up again, and then pour half of it. Just annoying. For the water pitcher, I have to fill that thing like 3 to 4 times to fill the pitcher. So this Brita filter is it's just small. It's just like, I want a bigger one. Being called out, I'm innocent. Lies and deception. Sammy ate my Pop-Tart. Sammy's a freak. Hi, Devil Gated. So I added a water pitcher. I added a phone case. I actually didn't have a phone case despite getting my phone months ago. So it's like, this is time. I need my phone. Or I need to put a case on my phone. I actually dropped my phone the other day, but I dropped it on the rug. And that was like, ooh, shit. I need to get this before I drop it on the cement. Chad, it's all lies. Trust me. I added a mouse, so I added a new SteelSeries mouse to Throne. And then I was like, fuck it, you know what? Let's find pistachios. Grocery prices have gone up. I haven't gotten pistachios in forever. Let's get a big-ass bag of pistachios. I get all this stuff. And Sammy sends me a message. I don't remember what the message was. The message was literally like, you need more shit on Throne. And I was like, how the fuck does he know? This is off stream. Sammy then tells me, I follow you on Throne, so I get notifications when you add stuff. That's a thing? Sammy, that's... He knows! That's a thing. Yes! He knows when I add stuff to Throne. It's so like, yeah, that's a thing. And so like literally I put stuff up on Throne and like it was gone instantly. Sucks to be you get spoiled, bunny boy. What the fresh hell? So I added 5 things to Throne yesterday. You know what I'm waiting for you to add to your Throne? Yes, I do. And I'll tell Sammy not to buy those when they get added, I guess. I also looked into adding Steam games, as well as booth outfits to Throne. And I found out that the system is, you can't add them directly because they're both like unverified stores. And so he already bought Silksong for me. I have a fucking not a creator code. I have a fucking game code for it, Yuki. I can add things to Throne from booth or Steam, but they will go straight to payout, which I hadn't finished up the Throne payout settings. And so if I had like a $10 or a 1,100 yen outfit, I can change that so that it's about $8. Somebody would buy it on Throne for $8. That would go to the Throne balance, and then I can take it directly to my account and be like, yep, put that $8 in my bank account. And so I can now do things like that where I'll get the money and then I don't have to sit on a Throne balance and be like, oh man, I'll try to use this at some point. Because that's what I did with the the fucking Love Ends Ridge. When it was bought, they bought the EU version, so I just got credited a bunch of balance, and then I went and bought it myself. And then I was like, I guess I have to buy things that I need through Throne for a bit. But now I'm set up to just take that money out. And so much money has gone through my Throne account that Throne's like, oh, dude, you're a preferred, like, user. We fucking love you. And I'm like, oh, God. Silk Song too, then. Yuli, you're precious. Sammy's a fucking freak. That's the moral of this story. I put the 4 things on throne, right? And Sammy bought them instantly. And then I put a booth outfit. Sammy also bought that one. The booth outfit is something you will never, ever see on Twitch. Because it is the reverse bunny girl outfit. You're not getting to see that one here. But I have that one now. And I want to do avatar work with that sooner than later. I'm going to try and do it myself. Maybe today. I'm going to call out Sammy for one thing. Sammy said, get a shock collar. Sammy sounds nice. We see it during nap time? Yeah. Hi, Kana. Hey, reverse bunny fit. I still need to get one for my Miltina. That's why I'm saying you should add that Lego set and see what happens. I'm not adding the Lego set, Trogdor, because I don't have space for something like that. There's things it's like, I kind of want, but like, where the fuck would I put it? Like the split seat thing that like helps you train splits? That sounds like fucking awesome. That's a piece of furniture I don't have room for. And stuff like Legos and plush pillows, it's like, this sounds nice. I literally just don't have the space for it, though. That Death Star Lego set blows. No. It's like a, oh, what's the word? Hi, monkey. It's like a side cut. It's like a side profile. So imagine, like, you've got the Death Star, and then it just cuts it in half, and then it cuts the back off, so it's like only a band of it. Ayo. Kanashi Wave. Add the new $999 Death Star Lego set? Fuck no. Delegated High Yield Tide. Monkey. Yes, the cutaway. It's a circle, not a hemisphere? Huh? Oh, I see what you're saying. It blows. Yeah, do be a side cut. A side cut of my wallet. If I were to put a Lego setup on Star Wars, I'll tell you right now, it would not be fucking Star Wars. If I'm getting Lego, I'm getting the fucking Deku Tree from Breath of the Wild. They actually did a Breath of the Wild collab, and that sounds fucking awesome. Way more so than some Death Star. Whoa, sick? Exactly. What about the Pokemon Lego that's going to be $650? Fuck no. Okay. Toe touch. Kana, have you ever seen how flexible Farisu is? She can literally just fold herself over and hug her thighs. It's like, Jesus, girl, what the fuck? Envy? Can you not hug your thighs, Yuli? No. No. I can touch my toes with my legs straight on a good day. What about the Pokemon Lego? Yulind, when do we get a doormat tier list from you? A doormat tier list? I've never even heard of different types of doormats. I don't know, Yuki. Send it to me on Discord and I'll do it someday. I might not do it on stream, but... So you technically have 2 rooms, and yet you don't have room? I don't have 2 rooms. What do you mean? Basically, moral of the story was Yuli tried to be sneaky, and I beat him. I didn't try to be sneaky. I tried to upload stuff to Throne. I'm so not flexible. My physical therapist was like, "You're just a stiff little guy, aren't you? We need to stretch you out more." Sadly, his dick is in the way. Hang on, hang on. Hi, Lopner. Lop. We're at Cami stretch. Noodles wiggle. Ugh. Ugh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ugh. Ugh. Hi, Lop. Hi. I'll make a tier list just so you can do it. There probably already exists one on the tier maker website. Hi, Noodles Wave. Hi, Lopner. Well, I'm glad you're finally adding food to your throne. I've been asking for that for months. I'm not adding my regular things. I added pistachio. Okay. I'll tell you my plan for the pistachios. I have these little, like, snack wafers. They're 0 sugar. But I have those, and, like, when I have an incline day, I allow myself a few more calories. I'll let myself have 3 of those, which is 150 calories. I have no discipline. I have no restraint. I keep eating them. I keep being like, oh, I'm hungry. I haven't even exercised yet, but let's just have 3 of these. It's no big deal. And then on days where I do have incline, it's like, oh, I worked out extra. I can have 9 of these. And I'm like, oh, God, I have no restraint with these. And so I want to stop getting those. I want to get things like pistachios and just like, okay, I did extra incline. I can have a small bowl of these. And they're a lot easier to keep. Granted, I don't think these wafers go bad, but I'm hoping it's easier for me to not just fucking chow through all of these and not stick to my calorie limits. Pistachios are amazing. Ganalik wafers. I love chocolate sea salt pistachios. Like, Yuli just wanted some nuts. Okay, Yulind, I thought I was the dog. What do you mean? Put razors on them. Yuki, what the fuck? Blood Moon song? That way you won't snack. Not surprised since you do drink 3 gallons of milk a week. I drink 1. I used to drink 5. Milk's a lot of calories, so we only drink 1 gallon a week. 1 gallon of milk a week now. Loud, incorrect buzzer. Get some self-control, bucko. Even I don't just eat those candy bars I have. Yeah. Yulind, Noodles is being mean. Are they? Noodles, you precious loud, incorrect buzzer. I don't think they're being mean. They did just say, call me bucko and tell me to get some self-control. And that one was like, ah. You want me to be mean? I don't think they want you to be mean. Yuki might say something stupid like, yes, I want you to be mean, but don't actually be mean to Yuki. We're at squats. I think Coolsville sucks. I have that in my notes, Noodles. Of, you know the subreddit Unpopular Opinion? So, Unpopular Opinion is plagued by people posting something that's an extremely popular opinion. Like, the standard opinion, right? Things like, I think flying through airlines sucks. And it's like, yeah, no shit, everybody does. I'm sure an ascot-wearing man is in straits right now. I do not visit Reddit. I'm not saying you do. I'm telling a story about Reddit. And somebody posted a story that was like, I think Viggo Mortensen was a bad Aragorn. In Lord of the Rings, I think he did not portray the character well, and I think the depths of emotion portrayed by Gandalf, Frodo, Gimli, Legolas were all extremely well done performances, But Viggo Mortensen as Aragorn never hit it. And everybody's like, whoa, 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 fuck you, buddy. Whoa. Viggo Mortensen was... Fuck, this is the unpopular opinion subreddit. And everybody's like, take my upvote, but please go post in a different sub so I can downvote you. I hate reading this. And it's like, you know what? Hi, Nenelai. You know what? That's a pretty fair take. Because it's posted on the unpopular opinion. It was pretty fucking unpopular. What's the deal with airline food, Yulind? When you go up in altitude, your taste buds are suppressed. And so it's harder to taste stuff. That's why they load up airline food with salt. So that you can actually taste fucking anything. Hi, Kimmy. Problem is actual unpopular opinions get downvoted, so you never see them well. This one was upvoted. Oh, hell no, Orlando Bloom was the worst fucking actor. Hello, what the hell? This guy did not like Viggo. Hi, Ronmu. Pro tip for unpopular opinions. Sort by controversial. What? Just kidding. Oh, I remember Gimli, Gandalf, and Samwise were casted well. Everyone else was shit. People thought Gimli, Gandalf, and Samwise were... Oh, people thought. I remember seeing that message boards back in the day. My airline snack tastes great. I had cookies. They gave me double jack for my Jack and Coke. Well, let's fly and see if I can taste you. Hang on. Oi. Just a minute. Hello. Hey, that's pretty smooth. Air subscribed for 24 months in a row. Hell yeah. That was a Matthew sub, right, Air? I liked airline food. Shame you apparently barely get it anymore unless it's like a 12+ hour fight. Neil and I cast fondly the yellow blanket of restful sleep. No, you don't. Yulind, are you Microsoft Excel? No. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Pixel. Noodles is for later. I want to spread your sheets. Okay, buddy. International flight food is pretty top notch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's an organic sub. Yulind, add the incline. Hello, Pixel. I don't think it actually is, unless Air tells me otherwise. Because I think the default message is, thanks, Matthews, for the sub. But I think Air has deleted that and put in D-Wiggle. Hello, I'm here. Boy. Matthews, I wouldn't lie to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4 done. I'm kind of waiting for Error to respond, but he kind of just showed up and then stopped talking. Okay, you know what? If you don't want to have that blanket, I curse you with the green blanket of nightmare-inducing sleep paralysis demons. What the fuck? I don't want any blanket right now. We have a walk to do. There are 2 people I'm keeping an eye out for. And I don't think either of them are here yet. Matt. Thank you, Air. I appreciate the honesty. Wait, this guy naps without a blanket? Yes. Yes, when I take a nap in VR, I don't have trackers that are good for like that, you know, are ideal for having a blanket. Like, I would lose tracking if I go over them with a blanket. So what I do is I wear pajama bottoms, which I'm not right now. I wear a hoodie, and so my hands are, you know, the hoodie goes up to my wrists, and then my hands are, you know, here. My trackers will be on my feet, so they're not covered by the pajama bottoms, and then the waist tracker will just go over my clothes. And so I don't cover any of my trackers. Wait, this guy naps. Ah, yes. Yulind's secret blacklist. Secret blacklist? No. I was nomin food? Okay. Oh my god, I love this Moogle. Pixel, on one hand, it's very flattering every time you make a sticker of me, and I'm like, oh my god, somebody actually made something of me, and like, oh, that's really thoughtful, and like, that really fucking strokes my ego. But then you make stuff that's like, Mr. Beastland, and I'm like, I hate it. Why did you make this? I'm trying to be his blanket. Those blankets are all for later when you sleep, Yulind. Bootable trackers. Well, you just lay there stinky. What? This is after I shower. What are you talking about? Where does a hoodie go to? Hi, Joe. What do you mean, where does a hoodie go to? I just wear it. Huh? It balances it all out, as all things should be. That's not how it works. That's not how it fucking works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave the other Joe. Walkies. 60 consecutive streams. Hell yeah. Hey, Yulind, I did the pussy move and used the Fierce Deity Mask to kill the boss in a few seconds. Ah, I missed it. I would have liked to see that. I understand. I've actually never beat Majora's Mask without doing that, Yuki. And so, I feel like, you know, as a 7-year-old kid, or 8-year-old kid, I was like, this is great. This is so powerful. I do want to kind of play Majora's Mask at some point and, like, not do that, but we will see. Hello, chat's breaking, Yulind. I thought that's what you're supposed to do? It's very much an option. It's very much like, hey, if you 100%ed the game, if you got all the masks, you can do this. But if you just raw dog it and don't do that, then, you know, you have a harder fight. It's very much a game style that older games, like, were very privy to. And it's also just a Legend of Zelda style that, like, doubles up on it, where Legend of Zelda, you do all the side quests, that makes the main story easier. We saw this in Spirit Tracks, where the final boss, like, he shoots 4 meteors at you. And if you've done the sword training, you just fucking spin and reflect them all super easily. Like the super spin that has you spinning in place for 5 seconds. And it's a cakewalk. If you didn't do the optional side training, you have to do 1 spin, and you have to time it fucking flawlessly. And so it's, like, much harder if you didn't do that. I kind of just like seeing all the trouble I went through with the mask. Fuck you, Marriage Mask, be paid off with a free win. Basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. And now we just have planks left. Move this here. Move this here. Hi, Harley. Cutie, you can't say that. You have to say nom. You know, I'm gonna make a 5-hour-long video essay about you. That's crazy. How would you even make it 5 hours long? That's wild. What time are we at? 39:25 to 39:30. 42:30 end. You adorable. 30 on 30. You're banned, Pixel. You're banned. You've crossed the line. Easy, I'm just gonna play 2 of your streams back to back. That sounds like a horrible video essay. Huh? 30 seconds down. I googled about Thunderhead Island to see if my emulator was acting up. And it was just like, now you can see after. Spoiler, like, bruh. Oh, God. You can go there, Leon. You can go there. It's just, you can't clear out the storm. But I did watch somebody explore the entire island in the storm. And they died a little inside when I told them, like, yeah, you weren't supposed to do that. That clears up after story stuff. And they were like, what? Went there and I was like, I can't see shit, what the fuck? Yeah? You can go there, though. You can do all the stuff there. Which Koyo, I think, was the one who spent like 5 hours there. This content creator, legally known as Yulind, is one of the biggest walking creators in the Twitch category of VR chat. The biggest, she says. Halfway done. 90 more seconds. 80 more seconds. Yeah? I'd say I'm medium. I don't know any other walkers besides you. 1 more minute. Speaking of, he also refuses to twerk to dubstep, which goes against the Geneva Convention. Yuli, I need to use you later today. Are we doing the thing today or tomorrow? 40 seconds. The thing is your call. Let's do it today. 30 seconds. I need treadmill shopping? Oh, okay. Let's give you the link. 20 seconds. I'm still itching for one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ugh. Noodles. You can search for it now if you want, or I can give you the link later. I just got a YPOO. It's literally just YPOO treadmill. It was like $300. I got it on sale for $200. That one's pretty good. I really like it because the grab bar is crazy fucking solid. Like lean on it with your whole weight and it's not like bending. It is a solid fucking metal bar. Okay. Okay. All right. Anchor World. You guys wait here. I'm going in the little storage closet to change. You know, I'm scratching my left ass cheek? Wow. Why would you say this? That's horrible. That one goes that way. That one goes that way. LOL. That is the kind of thing that I'm like, damn. That's fucking weird. Why'd you say that? It's not weird. Everybody scratches their left ass cheek. Yeah, but they don't make a fucking announcement out of it. Yulind, I'm cutely making tea. Yes, they do. No, they don't. No one has ever made an announcement out of scratching their fucking left ass cheek specifically in this channel until you did, Techno. The pink blob with eyes is grooving. Yulind, I'm making an announcement. Oh, great. I'm scratching my balls. Why? Why would you make an announcement of that? Why? Alright. We're about here. Because this is vital information, lol. Yulind, I am cutely making tea. He's taking off the Moog. Did it come off? No, it's still there, it's still there. Yulind finally coming out of the closet. Okay. Point proven. Yulind, why did this channel turn into a ball scratching announcement stream? I don't know. I gotta start banning these too. I gotta start, like, you know, you've crossed a line. Here's your 5-minute ban. Oh my god. Well, that's incline. Chat on drugs today, I see. They're just making tea like you normally do. Sammy Buns just tipped $100. Sammy. Oh, God. Thank you, Sammy. I really appreciate it. Across your line, get spoiled, bunny boy. Whoa. Don't start banning, I'll get banned daily. Get 12 incline nerd. We got it. Okay, we added the incline. What is that emote? Is that cheese? Divana? Whoa, okay. Don't worry, I already set a lot aside for October. Oh my. Okay. I'm getting on the treadmill. I'm getting on the treadmill before I stall more. Rocktober. Pin 2. I said I was going to record a video yesterday. I did not. That did not happen. I need to bring this up. Walking through Corthus Highlands. The good thing, what's his face isn't here? Cairo. Because he can't see this zone yet. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll speed up to 2.5. LOL, it is indeed cheese. Spooktober. Don't forget the incline. It's going up. It's going up. Did you drink at least? What do you mean, did I drink? Hi, Wrath. Emotes are from a girl who likes cheese and crackers and cookies. I don't ask. Poor Cairo being excluded, that reminds me. Yulind probably has thighs of steel at this point. Oh my god, Yulind. I'm still here after you started walking. It's a morning than miracle. Oh hey, it's Spoiler Town. That asshole Cairo didn't pick an outfit. I told you he's not going to. I don't think he wants an outfit like that. Hi, Paper. Paper, have you played much Final Fantasy XIV? What's his face? I'm back, dog. Oh, no. Okay. 5 miles. 12 incline. The MO? Yeah, the MO. Ah, okay. I mean dancer? That's what I mean. Last thing I said was treadmill. Noodles? I can give you a link later. But I'll tell you the desk treadmill that I have. It's a YPOO. It was $300. Amazon had a sale for it for like $100 off, so I got it for $200. It's really good. Yes, YPOO, just like that. It has a really good grab bar. The grab bar is like solid fucking metal. And so like you could lean on it. You could just fucking lean your whole weight onto it. And it's not going nowhere. I skipped all cutscenes and lore? Oh, paper. What the fuck? Why are you playing 14? Yo, this person is based. Oh my god, a paper I haven't seen in a while. Are you alive and well? And no one is surprised that you main dancer. Yo, this person is based. You know, is there space for some company? Maybe even a lethal company. I'm gonna start saying no, Yuki, if you ask every time. I'm gonna start saying no if you keep asking like that. Yes, there is. But like actually don't ask every time. I speaked Beyond the Dead, I didn't. But early story sucked, it gets better later. I was just making a stupid joke. That's the only reason I asked. Considering I still want one, think it's viable to buy. Gotcha. So here's the thing, paper. A Realm Reborn is... I wouldn't call it weak or bad, but it's a lot of world building. It's a lot of setting up loose threads for later. And I am strongly of the opinion that, like, you will have fun playing a Realm Reborn, most likely, so long as you don't have a motherfucker in your ear telling you that you're not having fun. That's not the case for everybody. I have plenty of friends that are like, dude, I just hated this. I hated it, but like, I think for a lot of them, they just had people telling them ARR sucks. I enjoyed it. I know a lot of people who enjoyed it. It's so much world building, and like, the setting of the world is so interesting compared to a lot of MMOs. Cairo has been playing it, and he's been loving it. With him, I knew he was gonna love it, because he's a fucking classic WoW enjoyer. But story-wise, it's set up. Gameplay-wise, Final Fantasy has a big problem of they want you to feel stronger each level. So every time an expansion comes out, you get new cool toys and abilities, and they rarely prune stuff. But it means that, like, the first 50 to 70 levels feel really bad gameplay-wise. They just feel so weak. If you're playing Black Mage, your first, like, 40 levels are just Fireball. And it sucks. But it gets really cool later on. You know, by the time you're level 100, the classes are doing some of the coolest shit ever. But the first half of, like, setting up those classes, it's really bad. I'm at level 60 with Black Mage, Fireball. Story-wise, A Realm Reborn starts a lot of stories and finishes almost none of them. It's almost like they create 5 threads of storylines. Heavensward creates 5 more, and I would say solves 3 of them. Stormblood creates 5 more threads of story, and solves 2 of them. Shadowbringers creates 5 more threads of story, and solves, I'd say 3 of them. And then Endwalker, all of those threads that have been created, slam together and get solved. So Shadowbringers and Endwalker feel like some of the best story you'll ever see in a video game, but it's not fair to just count those on their own, because it's a Realm Reborn and 4 total expansions together. That feels really, really good, because there's stuff from a Realm Reborn that gets resolved in Endwalker. And so it's like, it just, I don't like saying a Realm Reborn story is bad, because a lot of it is set up. A lot of it is just, we are creating the stuff that's going to be relevant later down the road. Ely, it's 169 right now. If this is the same one, okay. A lot of bad voice acting. It is a lot of bad voice acting, or no voice acting. And then, it starts getting better. You're not having fun, Yuli? What do you mean? What do you mean I'm not having fun? Oh. Unless you have a motherfucker in your ear telling you you're not having fun. Stormblood voice acting was like night and day. Yeah. As someone that just went through AR fucking sucks, Lamau. I think that's a fair take, Hobbit. But I don't think it's fair to tell people that are going through it or about to go through it that. Because you just influence their opinion. And there's a lot of people that like AR. Cairo, for example, does enjoy it. So I think being like, you know, if you're sitting there like, I didn't enjoy ARR and it's really picked up in Heaven's Word, that's fair. But like, bounce off of ARR 3 times for sticking with it? Right, but Hobbit, that's anecdotal. That's you. That is not the everyone experience. Oh boy, walking time. The jump in quality from AR to Heaven's Word is astonishing. There's nothing wrong with classic WoW. Oh yes, there is. Level 60 with Black Mage, Fireball. You're still just doing Fireball and Iceball. Yulind, you are not having fun walking. You should run instead. Hell no. AR is just rough. They really need to do another pass over it. Don't ask my opinion on F14. I fell asleep during the cutscenes. Such a lot of people admit the ARR is rough. I don't know, I still just don't like that. I still don't like that there's... Because I'll say it's not perfect. For me personally, I thought it was mid. I didn't think it was as bad as everyone was telling me, but I thought it was rough. And then I watched other people go through it, and I really enjoyed it. Watching Corvu go through A Realm Reborn was, like, really, really fun for me. Because a lot of the stuff they were talking about was relevant to what I was doing in Shadowbringers. And that made me, like, really, really enjoy the stuff that she was seeing in A Realm Reborn. And there's people that, you know, they're the type that pay attention to that sort of stuff beforehand, and they really enjoy A Realm Reborn. There's people who enjoy, like, just the world building and setup of it. And I think it's a real disservice to those people to just be like, A Realm Reborn sucks. In fact, buy the story skip. It's so bad, you'll just be better off buying the story skip. And it's like, no. At least let them give it a chance. Like, it's not outright terrible. But a smidge to the point you're wondering. Now, is this from the same guys that did FF6, 9, and 10? I'd never recommend the story skip. I am of the opinion that there's 5 big MMOs. Oops. World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy XIV, Elder Scrolls Online, RuneScape, and Guild Wars 2. And they all offer a different flavor of MMO. And I feel like FF14 is, for the most part, for the story enjoyers. And then, like, a lot of the social gamers of FF14. The people who like things like housing, community rating, stuff like that. More so than World of Warcraft. I think the style of combat is a lot slower in 14. A lot more methodical. A lot more complex. Whereas the combat in WoW is a lot simpler, but a lot more dynamic and fast-paced. Definitely more fast-paced. But, like, for me it's weird when Kimmy is like, story skipper based. Because I'm like, but 14's the story MMO. There's story in RuneScape, I suppose. There's kind of story, well, there just is story in Guild Wars 2 and Elder Scrolls, but I really shouldn't talk on it that much because I'm not super familiar with it. The story of WoW is just bad. But, like, the story of FF14 is the focus. It's literally like the devs say this is a single-player story experience first. I smile. And it is a MMO second. Flip off. What the fuck? Good night, smile. You'd be so fucking lost in Heaven's Ward if you did the story skip? Yeah. Yeah, wait, you skip the story in story games? A lot of people do. You know what had a good story? The Ranger perspective of Modern Warfare 2? I don't disagree, but not an MMO. Yeah, FF14 is for the story. My first experience was when I saw the Medion story and was entranced. Heavy dialogue, but awesomely done. Yeah. Yeah. I could see myself being like that in NLI. Where I see Medion's story, and I'm like, I need to know how it gets there. And then I'd go through the whole story, actually. And we're not going to say any more about Medion, by the way. I kind of did that once. It was massive multiplayer and online match. I did that with Dragon Ball Z. The first episode of Dragon Ball Z I ever saw was Goku fighting Frieza. And, North Kai is like, Goku! Kill him! Please, take him out now! You can't handle it! Why are you letting him power up? And Goku's like, I need to beat him at his best, to show him how wrong he is, to prove a point. Goku, this is madness, please! I then watched, like, the last 4 or 5 episodes of Dragon Ball Z. And I'm like, whoa, okay. This show's cool. And then Toonami's like, you like Dragon Ball Z? Well, we're going back to the beginning. We're going all the way back to the Raditz saga, where it all started. So tune in and watch 2 episodes a day as we catch up for the next year. And I was like, fucking hell yeah. So I tune into Dragon Ball Z. It's Raditz vs. Goku. Raditz has kidnapped Gohan. And I'm like, huh, this is weird. Where's that blonde guy? Goku, he was really cool. And then Raditz is like, if it isn't Kakarot. Oh, okay, this guy's name is Kakarot. You don't stand a chance with your piddly little power level. And Goku's like, give me back my son. And I watched like 2 episodes without them ever using the name Goku. Because Raditz just keeps calling him Kakarot. And then like, Tien and the boys show up, or something. And they're like, Goku, are you okay? Goku? Huh? He's not here. Why the fuck's he calling Goku out? This was just Raditz and Kakarot fighting the, last 2 episodes. Oh no! Goku's got a big ol' hole in his chest! He's not gonna make it! Give him a sensu bean! No, why'd they call him Goku? That guy's name is Kakarot. Is this like an error in the show? Is this like a typo in the voice acting? Oh my god, I can't believe they messed that up and called him the wrong character. Well, Goku has died, but we'll wish him back in a year. Until then, 2 of the Saiyans are on their way, and you'll need to train up to beat them, and they're way stronger than Raditz was. Why do they keep saying Goku? Goku's not here. Goku's blonde. I went through literally a year of watching Dragon Ball Z. And after like a month, I gave up. After a month, I was like, I guess this guy's name is Goku? Hi, Joe. I guess this guy's name is also Goku? And then when that blonde guy shows up, he's gonna be the second Goku. Weird. I watch all the way through Dragon Ball Z. The Raditz saga, the Saiyan saga, the Space Race saga, the Namekian saga. They're fighting Frieza. Literally phase 4. And he kills Krillin. And Goku transforms, goes Super Saiyan, turns blonde. And I was literally like falling out of my chair, just like, oh fuck, it was the same person the whole time. Oh shit, I get it now. I thought it was 2 different characters for a fucking year. I was so fucking stupid with this one. I'm proud of you for saying match, though. With how many fucking times they did reruns of that arc, I'm not surprised. Dragon Ball naming all the characters after foods will always be funny to me. Oh, yeah, I have no idea what you were on about. Hi. Carrot Man died. Now Vegetable Boy and Bald Lettuce will arrive. Said it before, I'll say it again. It's a good thing you're cute, Yulind. You know, Noodles. I used to say that to Core a lot. And then Core was like, hey, Yulind, I don't particularly like being called stupid. And I was like, what? I'm not calling you stupid. She's like, when you say you're lucky you're cute, you're implying that that's my only good quality. And given that you say that when I do something that's a mistake, you know, usually a intelligence issue that I have blundered, the implication is that I am stupid. And it makes me feel really bad when you say you're lucky you're cute. And I was like, oh, I didn't think of that. Wait, I was gone for a few seconds. How do we get from 14 to Dragon Ball? Because Nenelai was saying they really like the story that is very late. Final Fantasy 14. And I was like, this reminds me of a storyline in Dragon Ball Z. I didn't know that Goku Super Saiyan and Goku just normal were the same person. I saw the episodes of Goku fighting Frieza with blonde hair. Then I watched a year of Dragon Ball Z from the start. Raditz to Frieza. And I was like, why did they add 2 characters with the same name? And then I saw Goku transform and I was like, holy shit, okay, I get it now. Oh my god, that's the longest possible accidental gaslight I've ever heard of. Yes, but you and I both know you're smart. Don't like it, I will stop though. I don't think I mind it. I don't think I could take it on a bad day, Noodles. If it was on a day where everybody's riding my ass, and I'm getting real sassy, and you said it's a good thing you're cute, Yulind, I might be like, okay, I can't take this, actually. Noodles, knock it off. I'm totally fine with it on days not like that. But I also just kind of want you to know that, like, if you say it to someone too much, it does become a little insulting. Yes, but I know when someone is upset. Just say they're book smart, not street smart. Oh my god, so many characters they add. This was the first Final Fantasy XIV video I recorded. And it probably has the favorite thing that I ever recorded in a Final Fantasy XIV video. It has messed up music. The music's a little quiet. It has fate sounds in it. But it has a weather change. It goes from Blizzard to Aurora at like the perfect time. And that was completely accidental. And the way I record now, it would be very difficult to recreate that. But holy shit. If I redid all the Final Fantasy videos, I would try really hard to recreate that. It's coming up. We're in like the blizzard right now. In like 3 minutes, the blizzard will just clear up, and you just see the stars go across the sky like a wave. And it's so just fucking gorgeous to me. Also, I need a drink. Oh my god, Sammy. $100, what the fuck? Max Incline, what the fuck, dude? Can't get over this guy. Gonna fucking break me. I'm innocent, I swear. One day you're just gonna give me an aneurysm. Hey, Sammy. I'm just gonna see a donation come in. And I'll be like, oh my god, Sammy. What are you? I just... Ugh. My nose is gonna start bleeding. I'm just gonna fucking crumple on the floor. Stroked out. Annualism. Look at the sky. Look at the aurora just spread across from the right to the left. Oh, it's so pretty. Dying on stream is a pretty good bit. Whoa. Dying on stream is against TOS. We've had... What was the most recent death on stream? The one guy in France, right? Doesn't happen that often. Last I saw, France was suing Kick over it. You know what's really crazy? The guy's mom came out in defense of the two bullies. The dude's mom was like, these guys were his friends. They weren't bullying him at all. He really looked up to them. And he liked them. And it's like, what? Bro, they killed him. They killed him, and like a month earlier, he had sent a message to her that was like, I hate my life, I hate these people. They make me so miserable, I want to end it all. And she read that and was like, yeah, but they make you have good content so you make good money. And that's important. And that was more important to her than, oh, my son is literally crying. That's like, woman, what the fuck? You guys want to know what the scariest Disney villain is to me? It's from Tangled. I bring this up because I have a great relationship with my parents. They are super loving and accepting. And like, damn, I couldn't have asked for better parents. So when I see Mother Gothel in Tangled, who just doesn't look at Rapunzel as a person, she is just an object to give her immortal youth. It's like, oh god, that's so just gross to me. That's so unsettling. Because in my mind, your parents love you. They got your back. They support you. Ideally, gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Ideally, they love you more than they love themselves. And I know that's not the common experience for everyone. I know half of you in chat are like, huh? You think that's what parents do? Holy shit, are you lucky? And yes, I am. I am very lucky. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl, okay. Okay. I see Mother Gothel Entangled, and it's just so, like, upsetting to me. It's genuinely, like, I think Tangled is a fantastic movie, but that villain is just so dark and scary to me. Honestly, wish I had parents like that. You truly are. The literal queen of gaslight, princess kidnapper. Gaslight, gatekeep, go fish. Dude, she's horrible. She steals her entire life, locks her in a tower, just takes everything from her, and then just gaslights her into being like, I'm the only one who loves you. Everyone else is out to get you. But me, I love you. And it's so the opposite. It's so like, the world out there is fine. Your real parents love you dearly. The whole kingdom is looking for you. But this person is just using you for a selfish, vain, not even important issue of she wants to look young and pretty. And it's so just like, oh god, I hate it. Gaslight, gatekeep, go fish, gaslight, gatekeep, gravy biscuit. Crazy fun fact, my mother is literally like her. No joke, today is her birthday. Oh no. Reminds me of a Hunchback of Notre Dame. I see what you mean. Though that's like a different kind of villainy. No, that's kind of the very same. It's like the saint is a very selfish, very like I refuse to be the problem. I will literally kill people than admit my own faults. And like the guy in Hunchback is very evil because it's not good reason. It's just him being evil to like make himself feel better and holier than thou. Even though he's just getting a fucking stiffy and being like, God damn, this Esmeralda girl is hot. We love our French incel king. Biscuits and gravy. Light the gas, keep the gate, boss the girl. Could smash some biscuits and gravy. French incel king. Who's the French incel king? Also, we're almost done with this video. Yulind's thighs are biscuits? What the fuck? You can't just say that. Someone just joined. Oh, there they are. Hi, Alani. Spires of Iraq? Oh, God. No, it's fine. We gotta do... The distance doesn't matter, because we're going to 5 anyway. Alani is just sitting there at the bench. I plead the fifth. How are you gonna stop me? With your mighty thighs? He straight up killed people because Esmeralda wouldn't boink him? And then had an entire song about him being a nice guy! I can't make any comment here. Alani. Yeah, Alani joined us. I don't know if they've seen stream before. I don't know if, like, you know what it actually looks like. Or if you just see me walking in place.
I do see you walking in place, but I was watching the stream a bit before.
Okay. I have a few friends who, like, they just don't watch Twitch. And it's crazy, because some of them literally stream on Twitch and then never watch Twitch. But they'll show up and be like, you're just walking in place. And it's like, well, if you saw what it looked like on stream, it looks a bit different. And they're like, oh, wow, that's so cool. But, like, I had one go months, like 2 months, just showing up like this and thinking I walk in place, and that's all the stream was. We also have 12 incline. I'm gonna fucking die today. You stream on Twitch? I've never had somebody be like that. Because typically when someone joins, they either knew beforehand, or I'm like, hey, just so you know, we are live today. I very much... Wait, you stream? I very much want people to know before they go say some off-the-cuff, off-stream stuff. Or they're like, yo, dude, I've been working on this outfit, check out my tits, and I'm like, oh god, wait, no! I very much want people to know beforehand. The hell is a twinge? Anyway, Yulind, I take my leave because I'm hungry. See you later, Crocodile. Bye, Yuki. Wait, you stream since when? How do I watch? I should do that, it'd be funny. No, you shouldn't do that, Hobbit. That's how you get removed. And fucking never show up on stream again. What the heck? It would not be funny. I thought this was just an IRC chat room. I'm blanking. What does IRC stand for?
Internet relay chat?
Internet relay chat, I think? Okay. Twitch just can't behold the awesome power of my tits. Listen, Hobbit. Listen. I've seen them. Your tits are great. Go look at them on Twitter. And I don't know if there are other places. But you can't see them here. This chat is just a fancy IRC embedded in a web page. We did VR chat exploration with Core yesterday. No booba allowed, Sag. No booba allowed in this stream. If you want to see more, you can go to Kanna's stream. Although you're still not going to see full booba, but goddamn, you're going to come fucking close there. But we did VR chat exploration. Oops, not that one. This one. Kanna's just like, huh? Oh? What? What did we go to yesterday? We were at the Omni Cube. Went to Stormy Cave. Forest of Eternity. I brought everybody to Tazavesh, which is the new world, the new area in World of Warcraft. And like, dude, I just want to go through every one of that dude's worlds. Apparently that guy has posted like a shit ton of World of Warcraft worlds. I was actually looking for one to walk in this morning. I went to Icarus, which was cool, except they put a death metal right there, and I'm like, this doesn't fit stream. I went to the Ice Crown Citadel, and it was a little too blizzardy. And then I went to the Firelands, which the Firelands was great. However, there wasn't really a good place to stand. I don't know, I might use the Firelands another day. But then we went to the Glimmerglade, which that's where we're gonna go when we're done walking. Because that map was pretty. I do feel a little debated by Core. Because Core's like, Yulind, ARGs have taken over the Friday exploration. So we'll stop doing those. I know you don't like those. And so we'll do those in the middle of the week, and Friday will actually be just World Hop. Thanks, Core, I really appreciate that. Then we go to the fucking cave world that's fucking ARG puzzle, and I'm like, oh my god, you fucking little gremlin. She can't stop herself. She sees the puzzle and she must solve. Yulind is just nerfing my presence. There's always after stream as well. True. After stream, tits often come out. Like this chat room is just channel number Yulind on server. IRC chat twitch.tv 6667. Yeah, why does it sound like Yuli is dying? It almost... like he's walking uphill or something. Yeah, Sammy? Yeah? Oh my god, this guy, this is true. We went from an icy place to a fireplace. I lived up to my mage expertise. To be fair, it wasn't RNG. It was an egg hunt puzzle type map thing. Gotcha. Yeah. I've kind of just, in my head, puzzles become ARG, synonymous with ARG, and it shouldn't. ARG is a lot more like, you don't even know there's a puzzle there. Whereas that map we were in was very much clearly a puzzle. Icy Fire Mage. This map is the Spires of Iraq. It's from the Warlords of Draenor expansion, which a lot of people look at as one of the worst expansions. Barisu's kind of changed my mind on it. It wasn't that bad, especially the leveling experience. The leveling experience is actually quite possibly one of the best experiences of any World of Warcraft expansion, because they added treasures, and the zones are just really fucking good. This is the 5th zone. So often you hit max level while here. But, in this zone, you have these very rocky mountain spires. You can kind of see one of them right there. Although it's behind the trees right now. And then you have a really lush, dark forest below them. And the lore of this zone is that this is the native lands of the Arakoa. They're like bird people. You're going to see them a lot in this video. The bird people, the Arakoa, they worship the sun. And their god, a dude named Anzu, fought with another god named Seth, and Seth curses Anzu, and all of the Arakoa with the... oh God, what is it? Like the Curse of Shadow or something? I forget what it's called. But basically, the raven god Anzu fell and is no longer like a deity of the sun. He's like a deity of shadow. And the Arakoa as a whole, as a society, they like turn their back on him. They like, oh, if he's not the god of the sun anymore, he's not our god. And all of the Arakoa that were cursed with the Curse of Shadow, they also like become disfigured and lose the ability to fly. So you've got the bird people that can fly. You've got the like gnarly bird people that can't fly. And the ones that can fly, instead of being like, oh man, that sucks. If I lost my ability to fly, I'd feel really bad. So we gotta feel like sympathetic. We gotta take care of these non-flyers. We gotta create places in society for them to like, you know, exist without being able to fly. Hi, GC Josh. That's not what they do. Instead, they're like, ew, you fucking can't fly? Ugh, you're fucking gross. And throw them off the mountains. So all the ones that can't fly get thrown off the mountains. Most of them die. If they don't, they literally live like hermits and like wretches and outcasts in the dark forest. There were so many of them that eventually they created these small towns that are very hidden. Their whole thing is like, we have to hide from the uncursed Arakoa up there. Well, the Arakoa, they eventually basically create a new god. And this new god, Rukmar, was like, yo, there's a bunch of like shitty birds down there that can't fly. And they worship the god of shadows. I fucking hate the god of shadows. You should kill them all. So the Arakoa, they basically develop these giant fucking crystals. And with these crystals, they make lasers with them. So the sun will like show on this crystal. They will put a bunch of magnifying glasses on the crystal and after it, which creates a fucking giant sun laser. And the Arakoa up top basically just start lasering the entire forest, trying to kill out all of the Arakoa, the cursed Arakoa, hiding down in the forest. And so we'll see a few of the towns, and some of them just like, they have a giant scar that goes through them from the laser. And it's like, damn, this fucking sucks if you're cursed Arakoa. The sun is a deadly laser. Literally, that's the story of this zone. The sun is a deadly laser. You come in, it actually has some really good framing. You come in, and all these Arakoa, these cursed Arakoa, are like fleeing the zone. They're running down a path. And you stop and talk to one of them, and he's like, yeah, we used to hide in the forest, but now the uncorrupted are like just, they're genociding us. So everybody's fleeing. That's why there were so many Arakoa in the previous zone you did, causing problems. And so they're like, you're okay. So your goal is to stop those uncursed Arakoa. You destroy their laser. And, you basically help them not get genocided. To be fair, it wasn't an ARG, it was an Icon puzzle. It had some funny blood ritual thing. I was keeping an eye on it. I saw the altar that you were all at, Pixel, with the big flaming sword. Freeze, you changed your mind? But I thought they only carried bad opinions. Most of her opinions are in jest or not serious. Like, she doesn't actually want to remove druids from World of Warcraft. I do think she sees them as a little problematic. In that, like... Hi, Cairo. In that, you know, a game that rewards you with transmog and mounts, druids, like, just don't have those? Or they do, but, like, it's not beneficial for them to use them. Which is weird to the reward structure. But I don't think she actually wants to remove druids. I hope Bill Wirtz is okay. What year is it? Wait, T3? Huh? Yeah? What's the problem? Who gifted your sub? Didn't they gift you 6 months of tier 3? Did I do that? Wait, did you do that, Cairo? Oh my goodness. You know what's even crazier, Cairo? You didn't wait for that for tomorrow. That would have been 5 incline if you did that message tomorrow. But we're already at 12. So you just fucking squandered it. That's actually really meaningful to me, Cairo. That you would try to, like, not punish me with incline. And use it in a way that doesn't add to the incline counter. Fat finger. That really means a lot to me, Cairo. I guess. Bro acting like he's not getting 12 incline tomorrow anyway. I might not. I might not. You don't know. Cairo. I don't think you had joined us yet. I think you were still in Final Fantasy 14. I might not. That sounds of the Delulu. When you were in Final Fantasy, and I was with you, I added 4 things to Throne. I might have told you this already, actually. Sammy just found out. Apparently, you can follow Throne channels and get notifications when they add stuff. So, like, literally, it was like not even 20 minutes later. Yeah, that's based. 20 minutes later. And it's just like, hey. Or I think Sammy messaged me. I didn't even know. Sammy just messaged me and they're just like, you need more shit on Throne. And I was like, what? I put that stuff up 20 minutes ago. How did you even know? They got me 5 things. They got me that SteelSeries mouse. A new Brita filter. Shit, what was the third thing? I always forget the third thing. A bag of pistachios. The reverse bunny outfit for Booth. What was the fucking last thing? Oh, the phone case. It was the phone case. Yeah, that space. Suspiciously gift-shaped throat jack. We out of Throne. His mouse won't skip when we play FBC. Yippee. It had kind of fixed itself for a month. It was like behaving. And the last 3 days it's been real bad. And I'm like, okay. I'll probably clean the mouse. I'll probably, like, you know, get some of the gunk off it and whatnot. And then start using the new one right away. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are we in the dead area yet? I think we're in the area where I just gave the entire lore of Spires of Rack. The Raven God Anzu and the Serpent God Seth. This is where they fought. And Seth's powers are like corruption. It's just straight up like blood makes you mad and evil and weird. And so this area where he died, it's just fully corrupted. All the trees are dead. All the water is like cursed. The gnarly, uninhabitable place. But also we're at 2 miles. I need a drink. Today. Today I'm gonna play Risk of Rain 2 with Noodles after my nap. And so she'll go live. Noodles, you were gonna stream it, right? Also, I think my tracker's drifting. Kind of lean into the right. Risk of Rain. Yes? Good. Okay. I'm gonna redo my tracking. Oh, no! I hit stop twice. I'm so mad. Oh my god. It was right at 2 miles, but like I accidentally hit the stop button twice. I can't believe I did that. Stop. Okay. Okay. Oh, hi, Central. I didn't even see you there. This tracker drifting. No, it looks like it's in the right spot. I really want to like redo all the furniture in my room and just move it to different places. Hello. But at the same time, like, I don't know if I want to do that.
Yep. Yulind.
That's me.
I'm not gonna get in the details. You're gonna hear about last night from everybody.
Oh, so something did happen.
Oh, you don't even know.
No, I
you
didn't.
Don't even know.
I kept asking
You
you,
don't even know.
did something happen? And you're like, nah, they were following this person.
I haven't laughed that hard in months.
Oh, that's not what I want to hear. I have talked to you about it, but not the whole thing, I guess. And I have talked to Starfruit about it. Hi, Broily.
Fruity, wait, let me see. What did he say?
You can't see my DMs with him.
No. What did he say to me? I told him about you, and he said, I literally need to exit game in Minecraft in front of Yulind. OMG. Literally need to exit game myself in shame. Fuck.
What I then
he
they
sent,
were
like, a gif of,
apologizing
like,
to me a lot. And they were like, I'm so sorry, it's all my fault. I'm the root. And I was like, that's not how it works. You can't predict how people are going to be. This person is fine when X and X. You're literally not at fault at all. And he's like, no, I'm the root. I'm so sorry. And I was like...
Well, he's also very drunk, Yulind, so...
Okay. What I told him was, if anybody is telling you that you fucked up by having this person on your friends list, fuck them. You cannot predict how people are. And I'm actually not okay with you feeling like you owe me anything because we met this person through you. So, like, genuinely, you didn't do nothing wrong in my eyes. That's what I told Starfruit.
My, like, chest still is, like, low-key sore from laughing so much. That is the hardest I've laughed probably in the past year.
Oh, God. I don't know if I want to hear that. Okay, we're done talking about this. You can tell me at nap time.
Yeah, I'll tell you at nap time. Makai is probably gonna be awake and they can elaborate too.
Were you streaming today? No, you're doing Uno. Good. You're not doing Final Fantasy today.
I'm not doing Uno.
You're not? What happened to Uno?
Said, let's do it next week. This is a little last minute. And Yulind, I'm not gonna say I told you so. 'Cause I'm not the one organizing it. But I like to be the one to organize things, but I hate being the one to organize things.
Cairo when he's not the one organizing stuff. Oh my god, what are we doing? We haven't mentioned this in 3 days. Come on, we gotta know. People gotta make plans. Cairo, when he's the one organizing stuff. I hate being the leader bleep. I fucking hate this.
Yeah. Literally, yes.
I feel bad for you. Because, like, you are just good at getting shit done. You really are. But at the same time, people take that for granted. And they don't always make it easy for you. And it's like... It's literally like the problem of having the dungeon master or the raid leader in a game. That's like, guys, none of you want to be the person to do this. Please make it easy for the person that is doing this. Because if you don't, they're not going to fucking do this. And you don't want to be the one to do it, which means nobody's going to be doing it. Ooh, Risk of Rain, OT. Hello, cute, adorable, fluffy Yulinda. Hi, I miss you so much. Oh my god, Broily. Cairo sounds hungover, does he? That boy doesn't sound right.
I'm not hungover.
He sounds like he had 7 of those Labubu potion drinks. And he's like...
Dude, La Buzzy. Yo, dude, okay. So, it's
God.
not that bad.
It looks
bad. Never
bad.
buy it. I would never buy it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's drinkable.
Okay.
It's just too sugary for me.
Mm.
It's like a pre-made cocktail, and it's like too sugary.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, that's
that
so
is the thing, Yulind. That's a
Mhm.
crutch you shouldn't fall into.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet drinks obviously mask the taste of the alcohol.
Yeah.
The problem is, Yulind, if you ever get sick drunk on sweet drinks,
Yeah.
it is one of the worst experiences ever. That is like, it's terrible. If you vom when you're like drinking sweet drinks, you will swear off of it for life. Yeah. What Leon said as well. You will get like the worst fucking hangover. Sugary drinks, you get like the worst fucking hangover, I swear.
I have found Red's Hard Apple Ale, and I'm like, we don't need anything else.
Red Hards is like perfect.
And the reason I drink so infrequently is because I don't want to build up any level of tolerance. If I have a drinking night, I gotta wait at least like 3 weeks before another one. Because I do not want to build up a tolerance.
Tolerance is typically by weight. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. 1 second.
Okay. Oh my god, that's so common. I think they just troll the person doing it out of jealousy that they can't. I'm going out to buy one. La Buzzy. I'm getting wiggle drinky tonight. Worst fucking headache imaginable. Is that bad to say about it? Is what bad to say about it? That what? That you miss me so much? No. I actually find that very flattering. I did a 4 Loko and 2 shots of Jack in an hour. I swear off 4 Loko. I once got trashed on Manischwitz at a friend's Passover dinner, and holy fuck. How is it worse than getting sick drunk from not sweet drinks? The sugar just, I imagine, fucks with your head and stomach. It's just like, it doesn't sit well after, whereas, non-sweet isn't gonna fuck with you as much. Just having the sugar there makes things worse, I imagine. Sugar while drink, fuck my shit up. Manischwitz is a super extra sweet wine, it was brutal. I need a drink. I am a massive sweet tooth. So I don't know how sugar with drinking would affect me. I am fucking there's never too much sugar for me. I've had some of the most decadent fucking brownies that most people, they eat half of one and they're like, oh god, it's too much. It's too much chocolate and sugar. And I'm just like, bro, I could pound half of this tray of brownies in a day. Yulimir. My green drink the other month was fine. No headache even. It only started affecting me 2-ish years ago. I miss wine. 1 day, please. Nope. Here's the thing, Noodles. It's not me being a mirror to you. I'm older. So anything I do, you're copying me. That's the rules. I don't make them. My streamer is too relatable. I can subsist... Okay, Oni-chan. And don't you forget. I can subsist on sugar. At one point, my body was like, 90% sugar. I fucking love it. Dude, if they find a way to make sugar healthy, if they find, like, hey, we've developed a pill that turns sugar into nutrition, it's over. I'm done. That's all I need in life. I will live to the age of 172 because I'll be so fucking healthy from all the nutrition I'll be eating. Oh god, I wish. What else happened last night? We fell asleep in that fairy world. That was nice. Too much of anything is unhealthy. I really want to talk to Cairo about Final Fantasy. I really want to, like, discuss Final Fantasy. I feel a little bad because Cairo was streaming it, and we didn't do a dungeon or raid yesterday. They basically got stuck in a lot of drawn-out stuff for the story.
Oh yeah, I just logged in. I'm right in front of the dungeon with like a bunch of people standing outside.
Did you meet a new character?
No.
Okay.
Other than Temple Boy and his bitch, no.
And his bitch, what?
The dude in like the golden blue armor, like the black
Oh,
hair.
okay. Oh, yeah.
He's,
So
like,
okay.
having an argument with Alpha Nuts, and then his white-haired bitch that was in the background that hasn't really talked.
Lucia.
I literally don't think. Okay, Yulind's just giving me spoilers.
Okay, well, Hobbit said it first.
I see her over here next to the dungeon, and she's just called a Temple Knight right now. So, okay, well,
We're wrong for that, Hobbit. We really shouldn't have said that. Too much of anything is unhealthy, no matter how healthy you make it. Yeah, you're not wrong. Final Fantasy more like finally yapping. This is why I won't play FinFan. I don't remember her having another name amount. Well, apparently she's just called Temple Knight. So I know somewhere we'll slip up. I don't think that's the worst slip up. I had forgotten a section of the story. I'm very eager to see it either tomorrow or Monday.
I probably won't be able to stream today. My mom wants to go to like a local festival today, so I might actually like miss nap.
Well, I really didn't want you to stream today because I have Risk of Rain with Noodles. So, if you're like, yeah, I'm streaming Final Fantasy today, I was gonna be like, fuck,
this is
man.
Crazy. My video games are beholden to Yulind. Oh goodness.
They are not. Absolutely not. I'm just saying I want to be there for like the next section, and I can't today.
That's fair. I'm just giving you shit.
Yeah, but it's one of those things that genuinely I'm like, oh man, I don't want to be too overbearing with Cairo. And everybody's like, it's the Yulind Alt channel, and you're like, oh man, that doesn't feel great when people say that. And I'm like, oh.
Oh, it doesn't feel great when people say.
I don't want to perpetuate that joke. Because it would not have surprised me if Cairo don't remember her name. You just called her white hair, bitch. Okay, true. Too much salt is unhealthy, but also a vital nutrient.
Oh, like the airship boys.
Yes. I've seen 2 people go overboard with cutting salt out of their diet, and they start passing out randomly. That's just them being stupid.
And the other one.
Come on. Biggs is named Biggs because he's big. The other one has their name because they're a good door stopper. It's a perfect Lalafell name.
Wedge. That's right. I remember.
Damn it, Leon. You're not supposed to say
And
it.
to have like a Jimmy Neutron brain blast. What?
Well, Leon said it.
Oh, Leon said it.
So I don't know if you got it from them or not.
I didn't read that.
Okay. Yeah, he's Wedge because he's like a door wedge. Because he's a Lalafell. They're in every FF. That doesn't matter. Pyro's actively trying to think of it. There's a famous Lalafell. You know how people just get on Final Fantasy, AFK with their character and never leave? They enjoy being like a landmark of the game.
Mm-hmm.
There's a famous Lalafell who, his name was like Doorstopper. And he would just sit in doorways every week. Like, he would just find a new doorway in a city and just sit in that doorway for a week. Just AFK there. And so it was like a game of, where is Doorstopper this week? And that's so fucking ridiculous. Ooh, festival? Is that the cute and adorable Yulind and Cairo I see? Why is Icy Fire icy? You have Icy Fire here. Right here. You have Sentinel right here. Boink. You have Cairo there. You have Leon on the other side of them. And we have Alani with us, but they're off screen. They can come on screen if they want. Actually, this is the Cairo alt channel. The two characters that are in like every fucking Final Fantasy.
There we go. That's the mentality we need out here.
No. I hate that shit so much. I just look at them and it's like, you're the reason why there's a queue. Dorsoft Lamau. I don't mind people that do that when there's not a queue. But when there is, I'm like, come on, man. Come on. There's like 100 players per server that like, they log in just to be AFK. Come on, man. Here's something kind of crazy. When Shadowbringers was out, and World of Warcraft had their big drama, Final Fantasy exploded in popularity, right, Cairo? These servers were slammed, and Square Enix literally couldn't get bigger server capacity. So there was often like a 1,500 to like 7,000 queue to log in on most servers. It would take you like an hour or two to log in. And so what they will do is Final Fantasy will turn off log out if AFK. And the moment the servers get full, then they turn that on. And so it was on for like almost every server. Well, all these people were like, hey guys, if you open up the edit UI menu, the thing where you can drag stuff around on your screen, that disables the AFK timer to log out. So it was like, dude, come on. This is a genuine problem. Why are you making it so that you can't log out to save your spot? Like, fuck you.
So, when Classic WoW first came out, and the queue times were horrendous, like multiple hours, like 4 or 5 hours, something like that, right? Like the first or second week. I had a program on my PC so I could remote access into my PC from work, and I would just like move a couple inches like every like 30 minutes to an hour.
Good lord. The worst I have ever seen was WildStar. When WildStar launched, the popular servers that people wanted to be on, 16-hour queue. So you would play, you would log out, and then you would hit login. You would go to bed, you would wake up, you would check to make sure you were still in queue, you would go to school, get home, do your homework, see that you had 2 to 3 more hours in queue, hang out in Discord and play like League of Legends or something, and then the queue would pop and you would get in and play WildStar for like 7 hours. That was honestly like what it was like the first 2 weeks of WildStar. And then one of our guildies was like, this shit sucks. I'm gonna play on a dead server. And we were all like, gonna be dead in a month, dude. We're gonna have fucking roster issues. He's like, I don't care. I'm playing on that server because I paid for the fucking game. We went and played on that server. And then lo and behold, when the honeymoon phase, the fucking game was over, 2 months later, we had fucking roster issues. God, that guy was cool. I liked him. I still consider him a friend. But God, he was such a fucking diva sometimes. There is always a queue unless it's 3 a.m. With the show Cairo puts on? Yeah, that's about right. Some of my favorite memes came out of that period. Lamau, wow, 16 hours? What the hell? I'd go play a different game, Lamau. There was like 3 servers that had that queue time. And then there was 7 that didn't have that queue time. And then as it went on, people gave up on the popular servers, but all of them filled up. Literally all the servers had a queue time. The big one went down to like a 5-hour queue time, and the others had like 30-minute queue times. So then what WildStar did was add 10 more servers. And the problem was, after 3 months, you had 1 active server and 19 dead servers. What they really needed to do was increase server capacity temporarily. But live and learn, right? That's the type of thing that, as a developer, you learn from your mistakes. Psych! WildStar goes free to play years later. Oh man, there's a queue time to log in. Create 10 servers. And a month later, you have 19 dead servers. They literally just repeated the mistakes that killed their game when they first launched. It was... God, I love WildStar. God, I hate the WildStar devs. Oh my god. I have returned. Welcome back. I ate the American fake cheese sandwich. It's not fake cheese, it just has preservatives in it. What was I gonna talk to you about Final Fantasy? I'm very excited for the next thing. The next trial? The next trial was the moment that I was sold on Final Fantasy XIV. The next trial was the moment of, oh, this game fucking slaps. Can you bop the Tide Pod? I got him.
What the
Fake,
hell?
it's embalmed. Bye-bye. I'm gonna go a bit, Yuli. Okay. The Euros made craft first. I don't want to hear it. Uh-huh.
My brain cells are a valuable resource. You can't just start smacking them away like that.
Yeah, but they're durable. They've been smacked so much already that I know that the ones that are left are really tough and strong.
You know, like the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Yeah.
Hi, Violet. Now that you mention it, I see it. The fuck is craft?
I can't fly in like the fucking housing district.
No! How would you be able to fly there? I heard that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. You certainly did hear that. Why am I still hearing goblin music? We've like left the goblin area of this zone. Oh my god. I played a little bit of Donkey Kong yesterday. I finished the ice zone. I have all the bananas of the ice zone, except for like 9 of them, but those are in the rehearsal. So when I do that, I will get those bananas. Other than that, ice zone's completely 100%ed. I also did the Great Divide, which, dude, Great Divide was tiny, right, Cairo? Literally 3 little islands. It had 15
Yeah, it's
fucking
like 10
bananas.
Yeah.
No, it had 15. Did you get all of them there?
Yeah. I think that was the last one I did.
Okay. Next is the jungle. I'm not looking forward to that one, but at the same time I have elephants, so it won't be too bad. Hi, Sarah's. Dude, elephant makes all the shitty zones bearable. All the lava in the ice zone is just like, oh man, you want me to get that fossil buried under all the magma? I'm just gonna remove the magma and just fucking vacuum it all up. I expect it to be the same in the jungle. What were you gonna say?
I don't know. You interrupted me.
Okay, I interrupted you. so far, I have the Lagoon 100%ed, the Hilltop 100%ed, the Great Split 100%ed. Although I think I'm actually missing one banana from the transmog guy. He wants me to have zebra stripes and giraffe pants. And I don't know if the zebra stripes is fur color or if it's Pauline's outfit. I think it's going to be Pauline's outfit, so I might go try that next time I play. 100% of the frost zone, the zebra zone. Oh, no, I didn't. I haven't done the rehearsal yet. Which, did you do the zebra rehearsal?
Yes.
Okay. I'm very curious what the ability you get is,
just for fun.
but don't tell me. Oh, you just did all of them?
I did the first 3.
I didn't know you had that many bananas. I thought there was like, you need this many bananas for this one and this many for that one.
Yeah, I had that many bananas already. Yeah.
Huh. Well, it was like 300...
When I hit endgame, I was just flat outright able to do like the first 3, I think maybe 4.
Oh my god, how did you have that many bananas over me? I had like...
Huh?
I had 328. I barely had enough for the monkey one.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I mean, well, like, anytime I was waiting for you, I would just do side content. I was just accumulating bananas.
I suppose so. I did the monkey right away. I definitely have enough for the zebra now. I don't know if I have enough for the bird. We're at 3 miles.
Bird's ability sucks.
Don't tell me. I saw a
I'm just
fucking...
letting you know, you won't have to respec.
I saw a fucking awesome story yesterday. So this guy... It was an Am I the Asshole story. And I believe this one. Basically, he has a girlfriend. And this girlfriend... She used to sit on her porch as a kid, and there were these bumblebees that were flying all over just her front yard. And she would sit there for hours, just watching these bumblebees flutter around, visit all the flowers. And she found it very calming, very meditative. And she grows up and she's like, you know what? I appreciate the calm that these bumblebees brought to me. So I'm just gonna like have an obsession with bumblebees. So she like has a big bumblebee tattoo on her arm. She has a lot of like bumblebee merch. Like she's just, oh, that's the girl that really likes bumblebees, right? And her boyfriend, they go visit her dad's one day and she's like, this is it. This is where it all started. I used to sit on this porch and watch the bumblebees for hours. And, he's like, oh, that's really cool. And she's like, yeah, that sign right there, that hanging wooden sign, before the wasps came and kind of chased away the bumblebees, that's where their nest was. The bumblebees would go into a hole in the side of that sign, and that was where their hive was. And he goes, oh, those are carpenter bees. She's like, what? Yeah, those aren't bumblebees. If they make their hive in wood, they're carpenter bees. Bumblebees are different. She's like, no, carpenter bees are black. These are bumblebees. They were yellow. He's like, well, babe, there's 2 kinds of carpenter bees. Not all of them are black. Like, if they're making their hive in wood, that's just they're carpenter bees. And she's like, fucking what? No, that's wrong. I've based my whole personality on these fucking bumblebees. You can't tell me that they were never bumblebees to start with. And she starts doing a bunch of research. And she looks up and it's like, yeah, if they make their nest in wood, they're not bumblebees. And so she just has like thousands of dollars of merch of bumblebees, a tattoo of bumblebees. And she's like, I've literally built my personality around this. And it was literally a fucking mistake the whole time. They were never bumblebees. This fucking sucks. And he's like, babe, I'm sorry. And she's like, dude,
Sorry.
I've told this story to like dozens of people, and none of them corrected me when I told them that they made the hive in the sign. What the fuck, man? And she just felt so fucking bad. And so the story was, am I the asshole because I shattered my girlfriend's worldview? And now she thinks she's an idiot. Wait, Kraft is literally an American company. Merged with a German company. But it started out as an American company that was founded in Chicago. Not like this, oh no, B moment. Oh my goodness, Sammy. Bumblebees have white butts. Woman moment. Don't say woman moment. That's fucked up, Pixel. They were never bumblebees. Aren't bumblebees, like, also massive assholes? Not that I've heard of.
No,
I mean,
bumblebees are chill.
Yeah, I thought the whole thing with bumblebees was that they were chill.
So they'll sting to like defend their hive, yeah, but
Yeah.
that's just how they work. Murphy, can you like shut the fuck up, dude?
I mean, she can still keep liking bumblebees. Bumblebees are cool, they're chill little guys. To be fair, I'm sure a lot of people don't even know what carpenter bees are. This is the first time I've heard of them. I've gotten real close to get pictures of them.
Oh, carpenter bees? What do you mean this is the first time you've heard of carpenter bees? What?
That's what Lofner's saying.
What do you mean? Carpenter bees are all over.
Yeah, but bumblebees are like the popular one. That's what everybody's heard of bumblebees. And then you go,
carpenter bees are cool.
well, you'd get along with this girl. I don't know. You say carpenter bees to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, those are a thing, aren't they? But like they're nowhere near as popular as
carpenter
bumblebees.
bees like digging into like a shed or a house or something.
No.
They're like a pest, low key. But if you have untreated wood, they'll just eat the shit out of it and make a little nest in there.
They make your bee-themed furniture. Carpenter bees make little chairs to sit in. It just is. I live in the Philippines. We have flies, not bees. I have never lived in an area that had a lot of bees or wasps. I remember seeing a hornet in Colorado. That was really fucking scary to me.
We actually had to deal with at work. There were safety concerns about the apiary that so they have like a little garden for like a farming class, or I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Yep.
But there's a little apiary, and apparently like someone got stung that was like going nearby. And like it's like, dude, it's bees. What the fuck did you think was gonna happen? So now they had to like put up a fence around like the beehives and everything, because apparently people are too fucking stupid to know not to go near beehives.
In Louisiana, where I have a lot of extended family, they got mud wasps down there, and so you'll just be walking around, and you'll see these little. They look like miniature termite mounds, but they're just like tunnels of mud, just like a hole in the mud that pops up like an inch or 4. And you see that, and it's like, yo, there's fucking wasps in there. I do. Those fuckers are all over the woods during the summer. So many paper wasps and yellow jackets in Colorado this time of year. Bee. Literally genetically programmed to protect the queen at all costs, people. I should go fuck with the hive. We're at 3.3. Yulind, when Noodles comes back, tell her Kraft is not a European company. Okay. I am going to get a drink.
Oh yeah.
Ugh. My left hand was freaking out for a second when I picked that up. Thank you. Okay. There's paper wasps all over here. They eat the ants that are up from the peony rose hybrid things that blow up every end of spring. Love you, Yulind. Love you, Yuki. Okay. Okay. Today, we've got Risk of Rain with Noodles, and then we've got game night. Hi, Ivan Bomba. Nah what? Bless you, Cairo.
Is this another one?
No, I don't know. My dad's garden is quite violent. They fear the chickens, though. The chickens tend to eat anything that comes within range. I saw a video recently, and I've seen many videos of this, but this guy had a spider in his house. So he just gets his fucking chameleon and holds his chameleon next to it and just boom, and eats it. It's time to run. No! We're walking at 2.5 miles per hour.
Hold on. They're based for that.
No. Everything fears the chickens. Not walk. We're walking. What does the title say? Day 775 of walking.
You need to run at your 12 incline. That's totally sustainable.
No.
For an extended period of time.
No. Absolutely not. Account created today, Yulind? That's fine. Play with us, Danny. Play with us forever and ever and ever. Oh, we've got the Alliance music going on because we're in the Alliance town. I did not ask. Yeah, I saw.
The ultimate weapon is all powerful. Why does my enemy still stand? I'm fighting Gaius.
Yep. Such devastation was not my intention.
His voice acting is like so campy bad in the most fun way.
It really is. That character lives on in infamy because of those lines. Bro is literally the like, all right.
Bro is dead and buried from fucking like 10 years ago. You keep mentioning him.
Well, so the MSQ, it's a roulette, right? And for the longest time, it was Castra Meridian and Praetorium. You had a 50-50 chance of those, right? And you'd get Praetorium, the elevator would start, and he'd be like, why do the primals not come and serve you? Where are your gods? Why do they not defend you like the beast tribes do for theirs? It's just like, oh god, bro's monologuing. Go make a sandwich, dudes. Oh my god, MSQ, I love it. I would recite it line by line. How glib. Oh god. When robber's shoe. Freaking daily MSQ. My favorite thing, Lopner, if you've met Alzora, Talena commissioned her to make a bunch of voice lines of him. So, a bunch of alerts for Telena's stream were, such devastation was not my intention. Hi, Measter. I did that quest. And there's people talking about what YouTube video is the best to eat sandwiches to when I get out of the cutscene. Dude, it's so funny. Dude is timeless. Dude is just fucking one of the greatest villains of Final Fantasy XIV. Forever. Hello? You can't skip cutscenes? You can skip cutscenes? You cannot skip main story quest cutscenes. So those 3 dungeons, you have to queue for them. And if somebody is new to them, you can't skip them. If everybody votes to skip them, I think you can. But if you have a new I'm not even sure on that.
I immediately start spamming escape and says you can't skip it.
Mm-hmm. Not for that specific quest. Those 3 dungeons, you cannot skip, Gana. More like, we were forced to listen to him every day for the daily MSQ. When robbers are shooting. Other people be like, oh my goodness. It's FF14 generational trauma. Nope, can't skip it. Whack. It's just those 3, Gana. So the way they did it was, they made those raids very important to the main story quests. And it created a system of, oh, people ruin these cutscenes for new players by skipping them, but it's very unenjoyable for the majority of the player base that has already done this and is just doing dailies if you can't skip them. So moving forward, anytime there's like a really big story moment, they don't put it in raids. They would just make it like a trial. Because like all of those raids, all of those dungeons, the first bosses don't matter.
Thing.
Huh?
He said such devastation.
Yeah. The bosses don't matter, the final boss matters. In Castra Meridium, the first boss is whatever. The second boss doesn't matter. The third boss, that's the girl. That's an important fight. In Praetorium, the first boss doesn't matter. The second boss matters, and the third boss matters. Right? But you could probably cut that to each of them is just their own fight or whatever. And then the third one, Ultima, both of those fights matter. But you could just do it as Phase 1, Phase 2. Or I guess there's also... Alright, I don't know. They could have done it differently so that you're not just doing a fucking raid with multiple bosses and story in between. For real? What they could have done is, and what they do now, is like, you've got a trial. You fight the big bad boss. And then, hi, honey. And then, like, anybody that's done it for, they can just leave. Anybody that wants to skip the cutscene, they can skip and leave. Anybody that wants to see a story, they watch 10 minutes of cutscenes, and it doesn't interrupt anybody. That's what they do, Heavensward moving forward. What they could have done was put a dungeon before it with, all these important characters that you're fighting, have dialogue happening while you're doing the dungeon. And then the big final guy be a trial. I think they do that a few times, with a dungeon right in front of a raid. For real, I mean, good morning. Bro should have become a streamer instead. Holy shit. Could you imagine the guys Van Belsar's Twitch stream? Where just like, they're playing Stardew Valley? This girl is entertained simply by a daisy. How glib of her. We will give her another one tomorrow. Oh
we
my
have to
god.
suck the balls, yeah? Okay, yeah.
Yes. Kyra, what do you think of that idea?
I don't know, man. It's like... I don't know why everyone glazes him so much. Oh, our healer fucking died.
Oh no. What's the other DPS?
It was a stack. It's like a circle with like a little arrow in it, but it's got a little wiggly line through it.
I don't know what that is. Hopefully it's Red Mage, it's not Summoner. Red Mage or Summoner, they could res. But I don't think it is. Circle with a line through it. That's Samurai, right? Samurai or Ninja? Are they melee?
We're in the process of wiping Yulind. I'm a little preoccupied.
Yeah, well, it sounds like all you're doing is wiping, so you're not doing much. So tell me how they're fighting. Are they standing next to the boss? What weapon do they got?
They're on the other side. I gotta get over to them. Oh, I need them to stack, otherwise I die. I'm dead.
Why were you standing on the other side from them?
Yeah, they have a katana.
Okay, Samurai. What's their favorite color? I was very entertained when you died in Palace of the Dead. And you're like, whoa, what happened? I was like, yeah, so you hit a trap. Remember when Ant said you're wiggling around and running over as much space as possible is going to get you in trouble? It got you in trouble. There, a weeb. When are you streaming? You should leave them dead. Well, I don't think they had much choice, Hobbit. I think the healer died first.
Yeah, the healer's also the only non-sprout, and I just watched them stand in 3 of Gaius' skill shots.
So, there's a really funny stigma in Final Fantasy XIV. You have sprouts, you have returning players, you have regular players, and then you have mentors. Regular players don't have an icon by their name. Sprouts, they've got the little sprout leaf. Returning players have the little flower. Mentors, they have the Burger King crown. Hi, Proxy. Mentors are some of the worst players in the game. They are genuinely trash. It is like How the fuck are you this bad at this game? You're supposed to be the one that's teaching others. But, like, they're worse than the Sprouts. If you ever see a Burger King crown,
Dude,
expect them to be bad.
I've been in so many dungeons where it's like, wow, you people are just... okay, so my experience with doing roulettes, I'm like, these people are dumber than, like, the average MMO player. Like, I swear. And I asked Kitty, and Kitty's like, oh, yeah, 100%. They're probably the worst MMO players out there.
It gets better at higher levels. When you get to, like, Shadowbringers and Endwalker dungeons, you're still going to see some real fucking bad players. But,
Dude,
like, you're going to see less.
Some people, I'm like, do you know how to use a mouse? Also, the thing that pisses me off, people typing mid-fight, you would get told the KYS immediately in WoW if you tried to type mid-fight. Oh my lord.
See, I'll disagree with you there, because that is a 2.5 global cooldown in FF14. I gotta fucking find ways to keep myself entertained when I'm playing Final Fantasy. You press your ability, type in like 5 words, click your next ability, type in 5 more words. It is easy to type while fighting in that game.
Well, the problem is, Yulind, is my main mechanic as Bard, I have a thing that's off global cooldown.
Okay. Are you using that every 3 seconds?
Yeah, I'm using it in between my normal abilities.
Right, but what is the cooldown on it? What is the recast? Hi, Logitech.
I'm trying to keep my uptime and watch it.
What do you mean? You just mouse over it?
15 seconds, but it procs like more charge off of some of my other abilities.
And tracking? There we go. Okay.
It's 15 seconds, Yulind, raw dog by itself, but it combos with some of my other abilities to speed up the cooldown time.
Roxy Lautner. FF14 players are creatures. I see worse. The player base is the reason I quit. I'm trying to stay Twitch safe, LOL. I would like to call them something else. I already know.
Bloodletter and Reign of Death. Yeah.
As White Mage, I literally just raw dog like a 2.5 second cast, and then I wait. And then it's just like, alright, wait for the next one, wait to be able to cast Stone again. It is fucking easy to type between casts as White Mage at level 65. Icy Wave. Meanwhile, World of Warcraft, an ability going off every 0.5 seconds. It does change at max level. I would say the vast majority of classes at max level have like multiple off global cooldown abilities. So like Summoner rotation is 15 seconds of instant cast. And during those instant casts, you have, I want to say, 3 off global cooldown abilities that you need to use. Then you go into your 3 gems. If you use red gem first, you have a 3-second cast, followed by a 3-second cast. And then you have 2 instant casts that move you positionally. Then you go into Earth Gem, and you have instant off global, instant off global, instant off global, instant off global. Then you go into Air Phase, and you have a 3-second cast. And then 3 uses of a 1-second global cooldown spell that goes out really fast. Rinse, repeat.
Yeah, no, our other DPS is bad. Limit Break was level 3 for probably a solid 30 seconds, then use it, so I just popped it.
I mean, that's not enough for me to say, this player's bad. Some people just...
No, they also didn't stack with us at all when we had the stack.
Okay.
Not a single time.
That's fair. Although I do think that is the first time you see that mechanic.
That was not their first time in there. They're a Samurai Yulind, and it's level 50 class.
They could have switched when they hit level 50. That could have been their first time.
Yeah,
It probably wasn't, but...
No. We just finished and they immediately left. So no, they skipped the cutscene.
Tank privilege, I ain't stacking with anyone. Oh my god, Proxy. One more mile. One more
I just play
mile.
with Proxy.
Noodles.
Proxy's the kind of toxic gamer I need to play this game with.
You would fucking love playing with Proxy. Proxy is the type of gamer who's like, I'm playing Dancer. What the fuck do you mean? This tank is only pulling one group at a time. What's that? They said in party chat they're new, and they'd like to go slow because they're nervous about tanking? Fuck you, buddy, I'm pulling for you! This is based on a true story.
Proxy's so real for that. Proxy, you're so real. You're so valid. You're so... I see you. You're seen.
I don't need a healer, just bring me 3 DPS. I'm not stacking half the time either. I'm 3 seconds into a 4-second cast, I'm not canceling a Hobbit. That is how you be good at Black Mage, but you get a spell to move to your party members. So you stand in AoE, finish your cast, and then teleport to one of them at the last second. DPS, I'll just kill it. Tank don't need to touch it. Oh my god, guys.
This is what we need to perpetuate in Final Fantasy.
No! Yeah, have that. That's tools of the enemy, the healer. For a long time, Hobbit, that was all that Black Mage had. And I think in recent years, they have given them teleport to ley lines. So, like, the pro play is stand in AoE till the last second, teleport to healer, teleport back to ley line as soon as you can. But for a while, they didn't have that, so they were just like, let me eat it! Let me take the hit! Use a cooldown on me! Let me take it! And you'd just see Black Mages get fucking squished by half the mechanics. And then, like, healers would get fed up with them. Healers would be like, okay, this guy's just gonna fucking stand in it. Life grip. And if you did it too early, you would literally watch the Black Mage running back to their ley lines, like, no, my ley lines! And run back into the AoE and die. Or they would get mad. They'd be like, did you just fucking pull me out of my ley lines? How fucking dare you? I just never could Care Bear MMOs. You just gotta keep up or learn to. You know what's funny, Proxy? Final Fantasy is like the Care Bear MMO. That's the one where, like, somebody's bad and people are like, hey man, it's totally fine. You'll get better at the game with time. And then there's, like, World of Warcraft, which is, like, the most toxic cesspool ever. And it's, like... literally just sounds like you want World of Warcraft. Actually, though, the healer usually fucking yanks my ass, and I will not Twitch save them. I pulled Sleepies into pits of his ley lines every now and then. Out of his ley lines. I hate the ley lines so much, though. Like, they help DPS so much, but visually it's like, cool, I get it. 0.4 seconds shaved off my cast. LFD in WoW is so fucking toxic. I played WoW for way too long. I would just out DPS the whole group, then just leave. When was the last time you played Proxy? Did you do Mythic Dungeons? Yeah? Okay. I think WoW is, like, genuinely the most toxic community on the internet, game-wise. But if you stay away from WoW, if you just stay within your guild, it's very fun. Same as League of Legends. League of Legends with the 5-man, a great time. League of Legends into randoms? It needs to
WoW. Because it's like, how the fuck are you in Mythic 7 and you don't know where to stand? Like, what? What? I've had that experience so many times where it's like, did you literally just, like, get carried to this level of Mythic? You know?
Oh my god.
Like, I'm not claiming to be a Mythic raider, right?
Mm-hmm.
I go off vibes. I don't know my rotation 100%. I kind of go with what I think is the best rotation and what feels good, right? I'm not crazy looking everything up.
You're the type of WoW player that would stack versatility because it helps you live through things.
No.
No?
No, I didn't do that.
I mean,
No.
you do that in Monster Hunter.
No,
You absolutely do.
I don't.
You literally in Monster Hunter, you're the player that's like, I pick a set based on whatever the highest defense is.
No.
You literally do that.
Oh, wait. I just picked the newest set.
No, you just pick the one that has the highest defense.
No, I'm always just wearing like the newest set.
Okay. I feel like if I tried hard enough, I could go find a clip of you being like, just wear the highest defense. But go on. Cairo?
Hmm?
I don't know, you were saying something.
I don't think I was.
Okay. Okay then. DPS not high enough? Kicked. DPS too high? Kicked. Roll need? Kicked. High turbo, Kerbo, Boy Prager, Barbie, Bimbo, Pink, Ice Cream, Milk Chugging, Boyland. Noodles, you're banned. Welcome back, Noodles. Noodles, Kraft is an American company. Yuki looked it up. They're an American company that merged with a German company later, but was founded in Chicago. I think the last I played was Mythic Kill Jaden. Now WoW services? Yeah, they probably were a boosted ape.
I don't know.
Doing
It just doesn't feel right, Yulind, right? So in our fight, the healer died because no one stacked with them. I was running to them. The other two didn't fucking see them at all. They said, well, we need to stack, and no one stacked with me. And the person just goes, my bad, big ugly monster in the way. And then they say, let's get it this time, gamers. And the person that got fucking owned just says, yeah, smile. And it's like, bro, how are you people still being nice to each other?
Well, because we did the exact same thing. When we were there with you, all of us forgot about the stack, and it was like, oh shit. And I forget who it was. They just got.
Right. I did fucking get exploded, didn't I?
Yeah, and the rest of us were just like, oh shit, that's right. We haven't done this fight in 2 years. Fucking forgot about that. And then I was like, okay, make sure to stack with people. My brain is dying today. Me and Dirk would fight for top DPS depending on fight. Also wave noodles. Spark. Hi Mario. Dude, people roll need on everything in 14. In WoW also. I have learned in LFR, if you want something for transmog, don't fucking pass on it for somebody that might get it as an upgrade. Because you will never get things. People roll need on stuff for transmog. If you're there for transmog, need. The scientists that were testing with shelf-stable cheese were doing it in tandem by accident with, if I recall correctly, an Austrian or Belgian. The Euros were testing it first. Lemix is still a mess on PTR. Oh, God. I just don't want them to do timed phases. That's like the one thing that's like, don't do that. Give me infinity scaling. Just give me the infinite scaling mastery. I think the only time I ever got a lot of crap was during one of those massive raids with 3 big groups. Because I played tank and didn't know I was supposed to aggro all 3 big enemies. It's like the most stupid shit, and I'll check the person's level, and they're like level 90. People that roll need to DE shit are the worst. I get it. You know, you can do random acts of kindness in games like this, but there's no returns on it. If you just need everything into DE, you benefit. If you pass on everything to give this person a piece of gear, give this person a piece of gear, you never see that back. And so, take care of yourself. You do not need those bracers. We're at 2.4.
Yulind,
Yeah?
can I say it's weird having friends that do blue Twitch?
You say that every month, yes?
Just because, like, I'm just scrolling Twitter while I'm waiting in queue, and it's like 2 of my friends from different friend groups, and it's like, hey everybody, we're gonna have sex. Come watch us have sex tonight at 8 o'clock. Watch us have a sex. And it's like, I don't know how I feel about it.
I saw one with Ginjo recently, where it was like, somebody that that group has not met at all, but they reposted or retweeted something, and it was like, yo, taking back shots featuring Ginjo, and I was like, oh, Ginjo, good for you.
I know, that's my friend. Wow.
Smexy time on
It's so
stream.
funny. It's so funny being friends with people that do blue Twitch stuff. Because like every now and again you get an individual that only knows them from Twitter or blue Twitch that like wanders into the instance and they're like, oh my god, you're so and so from sex, and they think like that's their personality is like being sexy and stuff like that, and then it's just like normal McDude.
I love the concept of being like, oh my god, Ginjo from the sex, the having sex 16 hours a day. Oh my god, I'm such a fan. And Ginjo's there just like in a pigeon avatar in blackout, just like, yeah, hi.
Yeah, right. Unironically.
I think it says a lot about what you do on Twitter. I think also part of it is you, Cairo. Because you're like the opposite of hypersexual. You're like a big flirt. You like nudity to a degree. But once it comes to sex, you're like a bit on the prudish side. You're like, oh my god, that's between two people in a private instance. And it's like, you know, things like blue Twitch is just like, whoa, I'd say that's a lot for you. Like, have you ever opened up a blue Twitch stream, friend or not, and just like watched and been like, damn, this is a good time, the 50 of us watching this person blast rope?
No. I'm not like gonna Pee Wee Herman myself and like jerk off in a theater with a bunch of other people. But you know, I'm chilling. It's like, oh, that's my friend, yay. I forget who it was. It was one of our friends. I did the fucking the Pokemon. Show us your butt. Spread your butt. Show us your butt. I think it might have been Ginjo. You know the cartoon I'm talking about?
I know exactly the cartoon. That is one of my favorite cartoons of all time.
Show us your butt.
Welcome to the Pokemon Center. What can I do for you
It might have been Ginjo
today?
that I said that too.
Is it like an Egoraptor one, or
I think it's
an
Stamper.
Egoraptor one.
No, it's Stamper.
No, it was an Egoraptor one.
Was it Egoraptor?
No, it might have been Stamper.
I think it's Stamper.
No, it was No, it was Spaz Kid. It was
Oh, you're right. Spaz
was
Kid, and I
Corey.
think Stamper's in it.
Yeah, I think Stamper's in it. But no, I think it might have been Ginjo, but it was one of our friends, Micaiah, where I just went into the blue Twitch stream because I saw them live. I was like, spread your butt. Show us your butt. Spread your butt.
Hi, Micaiah.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning.
And of course, they're still trying to like keep up the role play. Well, they're like, "Hi, Cairo," and like do it like, you know, like a way they would never address me otherwise. Like they couldn't break character in the moment.
Someone
That's
throttle
funny.
that elf. No. Come by for the sex. Moon Broadway, 8 p.m.
Oh, Yulind, we're not gonna get into it now. But Micaiah, how did you feel about last night?
Oh, brother.
Oh, God. Okay. I'm going to catch up on chat. Spexy time on stream. I think it says a lot about what you do on Twitter. It's worse when they want you to support them, and it's like, I'm not listening to my friend cum their brains out. I'm good, pimp. I think it's weird anytime somebody is like, support me. Like, it's always appreciated, and, you know, my friends, I love it when they're in chat or here in the world with me. But, like, I hate hearing from people, oh, I'm sorry I haven't been catching your streams lately. Oh, I'm sorry I haven't been around. I'm like, dude, whatever works best for you. The idea of like...
I'm sorry I couldn't join you
Oh,
too much
God.
lately on these. I sleep through them. Man, I feel so bad.
I'm twisting your ears. I'm twisting your ears. It's not guilt trippy. It's like genuine, like, hey, you're my friend and I love you. But it's just like, dude, I don't want you to feel like you're going out of your way for me. I want you to be here because you want to be here.
Stream.
Oh, God. I need to fucking have a conversation with my dad about that, because every day I finish stream and he goes over and he goes, how was the walk? How far did you go? And it's like, you do this question every day, Dad. I get it, you're trying to do small talk, but it's... You know that small talk that you hate that's like...
Oh, dude, that's why I got crossfaded when I went to my cousin's wedding. Because it was literally like people I hadn't seen each in like probably 2 to 3 plus years. And it's like, okay, now you're forced to have Small talk. Oh, so what are you up to? Oh, you work here now? Very interesting. Oh, you still doing this? Oh, you're still doing that. Cool. And you have to do that fucking NPC ass dialogue through like 50 fucking people. And that's why I just got
Yeah.
blasted at my cousin's wedding.
My dad, I love him. I love him to death, but he does that every fucking day, and I need to just be like, look, dude, we gotta have different conversations. I'm so tired of telling you 5 miles, but there was 12 incline today. Oh, good job, good job.
I told you about the interaction I had with my mom at that wedding, right, Micaiah? I don't know if I did. Basically, Micaiah, the cocktail hour at that wedding was 2.5 fucking hours before the wedding party got to the reception.
Oh.
Like, holy shit. So, first thing I do, get in there, walk up to the bar, come back to the table, you know, I have a drink, you know, some ice cubes. It's slightly brown. And my mom's like, oh, what'd you get, a rum and coke? You got a full glass there. It's a rum and coke, right? I'm like, it's straight Jack.
Holy.
I was blasted by the time the wedding party got there.
Sounds great though.
You
That
don't
was
get
great.
enough.
I was just talking to my brother.
Hold on. You don't get enough primary stat on Lemix, so you end up with 14 million HP, but you can only heal for 600k on a red pally. Oh god, that's miserable. Featuring insert friend name here. Ginjo from the 16-hour Smek stream. I've lost buckets to you. Oh god, what is that? A fucking... Was that a melody clip or is one of the Hololive girls? Coom Bucket 7 Season 2. 2 people in a private instance, blast wrote. My friend Yay, they're jorking it. It's good for them. Cancel out prostate cancer. What the? It's Spaz Kid. Someone throttle that elf. It's preemptive for tonight. Hi, Cairo. I'm calling 3 murder rotations for Micaiah. See? Sorry I couldn't join you. I found someone that doesn't walk.
And
oh,
like,
God.
I get people are gonna do
Man,
their
you're
things,
so
but you don't need
behind
to.
on chat. You're so slow, Yulind. What the heck?
You don't need
Oh,
to tell
catch
people that, dude,
Catch up
because
with your chat.
I've had that before. Because at some clubs, individuals will record like the dances and stuff like that. And then someone messaged me. They're like, "I lost."
Sorry, I just
bro."
woke up.
like,
I'm a little
excuse
silly.
me.
I'm sorry.
All good.
They're like, I lost, bro. I'm like, excuse me. And like, your video, I just couldn't. I lost it. I'm like, do you really need to tell me this?
Told you to throttle the elf. No. I couldn't join your stream. I was watching Ginjo getting back shots. Hi, Mario. Hoi hoi. I mean, Bull. Wear your suit today. Yeah, that's the reason you got cross. I replaced it with coffee. Poca coffee noodles. Hi, Zvi. Gargura. Was it Gar? They didn't want you to get straight jacks. They wouldn't have an open bar. I lost the game, bro. I lost. Sends picture of empty petri dish. What the? Oh god, we're almost done. Oh god, we have 0.25 miles left. Seen coffee noodles somewhere? Must research. Oh god. What were we talking about before? Friends being like, I'm sorry, I haven't been around.
Oh, we were talking about like the people that like message you after stream and stuff like that.
And then like I feel bad because they're friends. They're all just like trying to be supportive. They're all just trying to be like, it's not like from maliciousness. It's never like, I know they don't like this, so I'm going to do it. Admittedly, I have gotten a little bit of that with guys, I stress out when you message me at 8:40 a.m. to 9. That's when I'm preparing. The next day I get 4 messages in that time frame. I'm like, oh my god, you guys are fucking assholes. But like,
Get the fuck over it.
fuck you. I can think of one person in particular. Genuinely like 100 days in a row. How was stream? And I got real close to just being like, if you cared, you'd be there. Like,
You just need to have a fucking like crash out gift that's just like a man like mind break and he just starts shooting a gun or something like that. That's what you need.
oh god, hi Comey.
Respond to every small.
You just need to
talk
have
with
a fucking mask off moment with people like that and like scare them off.
No, you just gotta send the fucking Turok Evolution Velociraptor.
Yeah, that's right. The Turok Evolution. Have you seen that image, Yulind?
No.
So it's like a screaming Velociraptor. And it's the cover of Turok Evolution. And anytime I get a bot that messages me, I just post the picture of like a screaming fucking Velociraptor, and I say roar.
Huh.
And it's always interesting to see reactions. And like I'll be like, so you like dinosaurs? What's your favorite dinosaur? And they're like trying to steer the topic back to me getting scammed. And I'm like, bro, I asked you first. What's your favorite dinosaur? and then you know, fucking Russian person, whatever. They like try to Google dinosaurs in English, and they say this. So I'm like, oh, that one. Why do you like that one? Before they can ask another question. And then they go, well, I want to know if you want some art. No. I'm not answering your questions, so you answer my question. I don't know. Sometimes I get in a mood, but I love just fucking with scammers. It's really entertaining.
I deal with too many. I'm at the point where if somebody sends me a friend request and it's not a name I recognize, I go to the mutual servers. I look at when they joined, if it's within the last month. I take a screenshot of their friend request or the message request. I take a screenshot of this, the join date, and I message the mod I'm most familiar with in that mutual server. And 2 screenshots. Hope your day is going well. Get this fucking bot out of here. And that's the last I think of it. It would be nice
We're
dessert
talking about
meals.
like it's 95, like a 9 to 5 dog. Come on.
Dulce de leche,
Yeah,
or
Maru,
something
do
as
the
the cream
roar.
for a dip. Dulce de leche as something as the cream for a dip. It's a recently Japanese
Dulce.
specialty coffee house, Tanuki Coffee, located in Chiba. Got to thinking of Zaru Soba. Cold buckwheat noodles and iced coffee are both so tasty. What if you somehow tried to combine those 2 culinary experiences? The result is the eye-catching coffee gelatin soba, which makes its debut this week. Oh fuck, oh fuck. Sets an alarm for 8:40 a.m. my time just to confuse Yulind. Maru road trip time. New Yulind emo, do the roar, rar. Yulind, Maru sent me a pic of the noodles I want.
I can
Ow.
hear it in Mara's voice.
I also can hear it in Maru's voice. And I am not a trained voice actor. So I could not do it in Maru's voice. And I'm not even going to try.
Yulind, do the roar.
No. I just said I wasn't going
do
to.
the roars to redeem.
Why? No.
Steal Maru's redeem.
No.
Okay, Yulind, can you please add the stop talking about WoW redeem?
We're adding the Cairo mute redeem.
Put it in, Chief. I got points.
Yulind Mar sent me a pic of the noodles. I want my alter ego when I get 10 lines coffee noodles. Rar. That's when you do it so horribly wrong to where it's funny. 297. We're so close. We're so close to done. Ah. Makai, I don't think he's realized it yet.
Oh, you did the instance meet on him.
Yeah. These fucking things. Things just walk right in my path. I'm walking here. LOL, rip.
That's a +2 from me, Yulind.
Yeah, you motherfucker. I know, okay? I fucking said one thing, no one responded.
Oh,
I'm like, he
guys.
fucking didn't, did he?
Immediately
And they
starts
did.
yakking again the moment you unmuted. Like,
Because I was in the middle of a fucking, I literally had just started a boss when he did it, and I was fucking stuck in.
Oh my
I'm
god.
like, well, I just have to sit here. They have like
oh man,
fucking,
your life is so difficult.
they have
Man,
an uninterrupted minute of giving me shit.
You're in a
Shut the
dungeon
fuck
playing
up, Makai.
video games and you're
Shut up!
Tell me you didn't play any StarCraft without telling me you didn't play any StarCraft. You could have tabbed out, unmuted, tabbed back in long before you had any abilities to press in Final Fantasy.
No, I didn't play StarCraft multiplayer. I played StarCraft, but
I think you are holding yourself back then. We're done. We're done. Ugh. Where's our camera? Ugh, right there. That's Alani. They're cute. Ugh. Okay. That there. StarCraft. Is that a Pokemon I didn't hear about? What is this joke, Maru? Oh snap. Oh no, the music is back. Good job. Just run them over, Yulind. Sorry, I walked over. They're bigger than me. It's the Rise Hub? Dude, it's the Rise Hub. It is, of the last 3 Monster Hunter games, easily my least favorite gathering hub. Oh my god. I love the 16-man hubs of World Maru. And then playing the Switch game where it's like, yeah, you can play with 4 people was just like, this sucks. This sucks. Ugh. Pin 3. Anchor World. You guys wait there. I'm going back in here to change. 16-man hubs were amazing. 16-man hubs were amazing. 4-man hubs sucked. The wild hubs being fucking 100 people, although realistically 50 in fucking squads, is much better, but I think they have problems. Why can't you make a fucking private lobby that your friends don't have to use a code to join? I hate that the best way to like do stuff on stream is just make a private lobby and pin the code. It's so
Why does the
fucking
Fate
annoying.
music have to be so loud in Final Fantasy?
Just turn it down.
Turn it down.
Avatars. EJs. Okay. Nope, I'm good. Where is this? Where is this? Default in 1. We're here. Okay. Good job. Oh no, the music is back on Snap. It's Rise Hub. Same. 60-man hubs were amazing. The rush of getting into the next group raid was exhilarating. World Hub still best hub. On pure aesthetics. On pure aesthetics, I do really like Celiana from Iceborne. The standard World Hub, yeah. Suja, the Grand Hub in Wilds, I do really like that one. I don't really care for the hubs in Rise. There was this one, and did they get a new one in Sunbreak, or was it just this one still? I don't remember if they had something new in Sunbreak. That's what I've been saying forever, like, why? Dude, I genuinely hate the squads in Wilds, because, like, in Rise and World, they fixed both problems. That stupid wooden outpost? But that wasn't a hub. That was like the little training area. Right? And that was before Sunbreak. That was with just base Rise. I think. In World, you could make private lobbies, and then there was an option, friends can join without password. And then in Rise, you had squad lobbies that like made it so that there was no limit to players and just anybody could join. Little girl with the big glasses. I don't remember this at all. And then in Wilds, it's like they forgot the best of both of those. They have squad lobbies with a cap of 50? Why? And like the lobby itself is going to cap at 50, right? Make it so that the lobby caps at 50, but you could have 200 people in this, because you're never going to have all 200 on. Don't give me a cap to the fucking squad lobby. Just make it so that you make the squad lobby and just whoever's on can fucking join that. Or make it so that I can make a private lobby and anybody on my friends list can join without a fucking passcode, just because that's an option you can select. You know, friends can join without passcode. And it's like, perfect. This is perfect. And it's just one of those things. They need to do one of those, and they just did fucking neither, and it's... I hate it. Japanese game dev. Anyway. I've been saying forever, like, why? Alani is pretty cute, agreed. That standing dancing fox is pretty funny. And meeting on functionality. On functionality, I mean, they've all got, like, full functionality, right? They've all got all the things there. That's a Leon wave. Correct, I remember that being a feature in World. Nodders. I just miss joining effortlessly and have a bunch of assholes running around an area. Exactly. Exactly. Getting heated, chat. JP Game Devs at their best. JP Game Devs make amazing stuff, but then they just add some fucking complexities or, like, obstacles that's like, why? Why did you do this? I need to change the title, change who we're watching. You guys wait there. I close this. Bring up this. This one is good. This one is good. This one has anyone. Open this one. Open this one. Then 5 miles. Now we rest. Done. Okay. Oh, and get my shoes off. I didn't take those off. Ugh. Ugh. Boy. We're going to a world we discovered yesterday. Chatting. Glimmerglade. New instance. Friends.
Yulind, we also have to have a serious talk after stream. It's very important.
I know. I'm expecting it. Anchor.
Oh.
Local.
I was just shitting around, but yeah, sure.
You've been talking about it like all time. There's a portal. Everybody go through the portal. This fucking guy, I swear. Yeah. Dude, I'm still out of breath. I'm still like, I've been walking for 5 minutes. I'm just like, oh my god, I'm still sweaty. I'm the fucking gross sweaty where it's like, I can't wait to shower. Oh god. I don't know if Sammy's still here. I know Sammy is still awake. Sammy has not been able to sleep. Lighter's on by default? God, it is. This map is neat. This map is fairly pretty. Wait, no, there's the inside room I really liked. Oh god, you're that thing again. I think there
Why
was.
do you not like the mochi pulley?
Because I associate it with you, and you are a gremlin with it.
Damn. Why do you not like this thing? Because I associate it with you. Damn, my guy. Can you believe this fucking guy? Oh, my lord.
What?
This is where I slept last night. I fell asleep in VR for a good, 3 or 4 hours here.
I saw that. I was like, wow, you're still on VR. He's probably not, playing?
No,
You
I
were
was
up,
not.
later than I've ever seen you.
Oh my god. Last night's sleep, I slept so soundly for 7 hours in that instance, Kyra.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I love that instance. I love the fucking playlist they use.
I think it was because I was very crossfaded that I was able to sleep, because otherwise...
I think we were crossfaded, and I think we were just we'd used all of our energy. That's why I went to bed. I'm like,
oh, you're right.
I had used all my energy laughing.
Dude,
I
was
full on
so
wheeze
fucking...
laughing multiple times. My fucking chest hurt.
Dude, I fucking spat my drink twice. And I think I was literally on the floor coughing from laughing.
My diaphragm still hurts from fucking laughing.
It was.
What?
I'm lined up. Yeah, I'm good here.
Did I just hear a fucking piglin?
Yeah. Look, it's Comey right there. Egg Poigland.
Oh. But they're like an egg or something.
Yeah, they're the Egg Poiglin. Egg Poi Piglin. I feel like, how are you just seeing this? They've been around for months, bro.
my brain is fried where it's like, yes, that's what they are, but why? Why are you?
What do you
why
mean?
are you
why?
the way you
You
are?
can't just ask that. I apologize for my friend Comey. Please ignore them. I'm taking away their breeding
Oh, this is
privilege.
Comey?
This is Comey!
Oh.
Ugh.
There you go.
Yulind,
Yulind, why are you pink?
I'm stabbing you. I'm stabbing you. So I ran 3
I wanted to
Firelands
get in
time
VR.
walking
You know
raids
what?
yesterday and got 2
I'm
mounts from the
canceling.
tournament.
I'm
Ragnar-
canceling my queue and getting VR.
Okay.
I've been in queue for like 15 minutes trying to get into my trials, and it's just not happening.
You hate to see it. The Ragmount and the Blazing Drake from DS? Hell yeah. I haven't run those this week. I really need to. I want to run them on the Warrior, and I want to run them on the Hunter. Both of which are DPS and gonna have a long ass queue, which is like, oh god. This guy me. If it's you, Yulind, okay.
I'll be right back.
You can't ask someone why they're pink. Hey, Yulind, looking good. Welcome back, Trogdor. How was your nap? Just tank it? Here's the problem. On the Warrior, I don't have a shield yet. On the Hunter, they can only DPS. The Warrior, I've tanked on the Warrior in the past. I feel like I'd be confident doing that. But it's not something I've done recently. And I definitely, like, I don't have a talent page set up for it, and I don't have a shield. I would at the very least need to get a shield. Hi, unknown. I now understand the pain of having no AC. Yeah? Yeah? Phone call woke you up? Ah, that fucking stinks. Did we go over holidays? Icy Fire here. Or did we leave Icy Fire in the last instance? Time walking raids aren't queues. They're formed groups. Well, you join up for them in the LFR tool. Yep, there they are. Icy Fire Mage. Send invite. I have a feeling they're asleep or doing something. So I'll wait on holidays for a moment. Playing War, not having a shield SMH. What were my notes for today? We did VR chat exploration. FF14 with Cairo. The guy breaking his girlfriend's worldview with the bumblebees and carpenter bees. Oh, those nurses at the Santa Barbara clinic. They've all been fired. All of them. Every single one of them that showed up in any of the pictures mocking their patients just fired on the spot. Which is like, damn, this story only happened like less than a week ago. For anybody who doesn't know, there was a clinic in Santa Barbara that you could, go and get a health checkup or whatever. And some of the nurses there started doing like a TikTok trend of like making fun of the vaginal discharge of people that came into the clinic. And so they were like taking pictures of like the wet spots on the seat where the patient was. And then like, being like, ooh, look at this one. Ooh, this one's so bad. And just, not giving any patient information out, but still making fun of the patients that came there. This went viral. The clinic found out. All of them were placed on administrative leave. And within a week, all of them are fired. And so, yay. Good riddance to them. I saw... I shouldn't be laughing at this one. I saw a video of a boy who was like 5 years old. And his dad... In this video, his dad's like, don't touch this. Don't put your hand on the stove. It's hot. And the dad turns around to like get a bunch of cooking stuff. And the boy, the moment his dad turns away, just goes... And just literally just presses his whole palm and fingers against the hot stove. And immediately takes it off and starts crying. But it's like, dude. Dude. What the fuck is wrong with you? About to learn today? Dude. It's like... I don't know what to think about this, because it's like, man, does every kid need that experience of, sticking their hand on the hot stove to learn, take people's advice when they tell you not to do something? At the same time, he's 5, and that's a whole hot stove, and that fucking sucks. But, like... Maybe some kids just need that. I was always pretty obedient as a kid. I was, hey, don't do this. Okay, and like I wouldn't do that. I just fucking trusted. But this kid just dad told him not to do it, and he was specifically like, well, now I'm definitely gonna do it. And like I hope he learns. I remember growing up, there was this one coworker my dad had, and this guy called his son the Bump because anytime they told this kid not to do something, he would always do it one more time. He would always, bump one more time. So his parents, the parents had the nickname for him the Bump. This kid was a fucking menace though. He was literally just like, hey, stop doing that. Guaranteed he would always do it one more time. And I'm like, I just like, I'd forgotten this kid for like the last 10 years, but seeing this video of the kid stick his hand on the stove was just like, damn, I remember this kid. I feel like he absolutely would have been the type to do it. Rip Bozo, bad to learn today. An important lesson that is only learned by doing natural selection. If not all kids are like you. Yeah, but like, dude, this kid's hand's gonna be fucked up for like a month. Like, that's gonna really leave a gnarly burn on his palm and fingers, and like the whole thing's gonna peel, the whole thing's gonna like, it's gonna be bad. Which actually, thinking of burns, is yours better, Micaiah? Did it like leave a mark?
Yeah, it healed. Oh yeah, no, it's still like very visibly like a big old burn. But I don't know how long it'll take that to fade, if it ever will. I might just have a permanent, like, big-ass scar on the side of my leg. We'll see.
The dad should have probably said, don't do this or you'll hurt yourself real bad, but hindsight and all. The way the kid put his hand on the stove with intent, I don't know if that would have changed anything. Because this kid looked like, looked at his dad, acknowledges it, looks at the stove, and it's just like, I'ma touch that stove. And... Well, Micaiah, it'll go well with the scar on my right leg. I mentioned the unpopular opinion post. The guy who posted on unpopular opinion that he thinks Viggo Mortensen was a bad Aragorn in Lord of the Rings. And everybody's like, what the fuck do you mean? He's perfect. I'm down voting. Fuck, this is unpopular opinion. That's a very unpopular opinion. This sub is actually being what it's supposed to be, but I fucking hate you. I'm not subscribed to that, but I see it in, the all of Reddit now and then. And anytime I do, I feel like it's just the most milquetoast take ever. Like, the movie Transformers doesn't have great writing. It's just robots punching each other, and it's like, yeah, no shit, dude. But like, Aragorn would have been better acted by someone else other than Viggo Mortensen is definitely an unpopular opinion. And then my last story I wrote down. Zara Dar. She's this girl on Pornhub that she doesn't do porn stuff. She literally teaches like physics lessons and math lessons. She posts her videos to Pornhub as well as YouTube, the exact same video. And she showed that a video on Pornhub will get like 33,000 views. And then the same video on YouTube will get like 98,000 views. The ad revenue for the YouTube video, which has 3 times the viewership, the ad revenue will be like $350. And then the ad revenue for the video on Pornhub will be like $1,000. So, like, Pornhub ad revenue is apparently fucking crazy. Because a video with 1/3 the views gets 3 times the money. Which is like, holy, wait a minute, hang on. But the thumbnails for these videos were kind of funny. It's literally just woman with whiteboard that has like physics lesson in the back, and it's like 33,000 views on Pornhub. Fucking good for you, girl.
What's the guy's name? Andrew Creamer, my king.
Is that the guy that does the like coming home and saying, good job today, or you worked hard or something?
I think he just does, like jokey, non-sexual content.
Mm-hmm.
I know the last name was Creamer, but I've heard the first name is right. But
Creamer, I was thinking Comer. I don't know if it's the same guy, although it sounds like it is. I remember there was a guy that did like 30-second videos, and it was like, you come home from a long day at work, and I thank you for hard work or a hard day at work, and then give you dinner or something, and it's like that was all of it, just 30-second videos
no,
of
yeah,
that.
it sounds like the same guy.
Okay.
But yeah, no, my king.
Oh, the upside down Chica armor is just a worse version of the Chica armor with the same set bonus. Well, that is wild. I thought Puritan advertisers treated porn sites as radioactive. Creamer, wow. I was thinking Comer. I couldn't think of his name. A hypothetical question. Does the Green Lantern rings have to be on your finger? Because I have another cool idea. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say it has to be on your finger. Yes. Stare. I'm stopping you there. Icy Fire has joined us. So we're gonna do holidays. I need to go to this Discord. Ants Day, Barbie Doll Day, Carl Garner Federal Lands Cleanup Day, Fight Procrastination Day, Great Egg Toss Day, International Vulture Awareness Day, National Coffee Ice Cream Day, National Hummingbird Day, National Read a Book Day, National Tailgating Day, Stillbirth Remembrance Day, World Beard Day. I guess coffee ice cream or tailgating.
I just had that fucking what movie was it where the guy that's like Hulk or whatever turns when he hears something, like when I heard Ants Day, I was like, huh?
AUNTS. I hella forgot about holidays during the weekends. The day I actually joined. I normally am really bad at doing them when you're here the whole time, Icy Fire, because it's such a you show up on your lunch break and it's like, oh, we do holidays now. But when you're here, there's no oh, we do this because this triggered the reaction. So I remembered today, but then you were in the other instance. So I was like, I need Icy Fire. Remember, y'all, the conch ring goes around your dick and balls. If you put a ring only around the dick, it'll get stuck, and you have to go to a hospital to remove it. How does it get less stuck if it's around the balls also? Or Yulind can't grow a beard. I don't think I want to grow one. Okay. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired, and I feel fucking gross, so I'm gonna look for somewhere to send you all. I think I saw someone earlier. Ooh, we could return the raid. We could go to who else was it? We're gonna go to Glovable. What are they doing? I'm down with the sickness. VR chat. Exclamation point GG. Exclamation point SR. At Glovable. I wonder what the reason is for putting your own @ in your name. Title. I'll be hopping off for now. Come by to visit. Okay, Comey. Thank you for stopping by.
Bye bye, Comey.
Let's go say hi to Glove. They rated us somewhat recently. Return that.
Yeah.
Flying. And behavior. Auto level pitch. We'll look at the lake in the background. Right there. Ugh. He'll literally pulls his hair to not get a beard. True. Balls can squish a bit to let blood out so you can remove it. Oh, that sounds horrible. Bye-bye. Are you in time to switch to the reverse outfit? You think I added it that fast? That is... I appreciate that level of faith in me. That might be a few days, Trogdor. Bye-bye, Yulind. Oh, alright. Oh god, I'm trapped in my cable. Okay. Thank you, Logitech, for the socials. Where is it? Sorry, I believe in you. I'll remember that. Okay. Flash raid. Glubbable. Hi, Kiri Bakudeku. Thank you for the follow. Yulind initiated raid. Good job today walking our way over. Thank you. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. We did 5 miles, which was cut short because of the fucking incline, Sammy. And then tonight, when I wake up from my nap, we'll be playing Risk of Rain 2 with Noodles Bowl on her channel. And so, that'll be... I'll ping the Discord and we'll do a knock together for that stream. It's gonna be me teaching her how to play, so if you've ever wanted to learn how to play, this will be a good stream to watch along with. Get drunk today? No, it's too soon. But yeah. I love you. Bye. Okay. Okay.
Alright, let's get to it.
You ate radioactive shrimp from Walmart? My condolences.